ass at this point, at this point, I don't even need a hug. What is second grade weren't even that long ago.
You know what's crazy? I don't need one either.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, Domo?
Hey, we all in the same boat. My hug got a. I was supposed to get a hug that night. I passed on it.
Thank you. Next. There's always the next day, right?
There's always another hug to go around.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
there's only one Luka. There's hundreds of hugs.
You know, physical touch never matters unless it's with my glorious king. So it doesn't even matter.
Speaking about physical touch, I love how niggas didn't physically answer their phones when I'm like constantly calling. Chat.
I
That must stop. That must stop.
Niggas don't fuck with me, man. Niggas don't fuck with me.
I couldn't pick up at that moment in time.
I would have picked up if I had your number saved. That's really what it was.
I called multiple times and then hit in the group chat about what was going on. You literally see me say, "Oh, I'm on stream with it," and then call you again and then not answer.
Don't blow the load. Don't blow the load right now. All right.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
lie.
we're just getting started.
I'm not gonna lie, my brothers. It ain't the time, man. It's a good day. It's a day about just like day. It's like, have you ever just not lost at certain things in life? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I've busted a left and right nut at once. And I didn't even think that was possible.
He is unhinged today.
I didn't even think that was possible, but I guess the nut smash like them number sevens. ain't it a good thing when 3 sevens line up? We got two. It's me again, and Luka. Oh man, I love it here. Oh, I love it here. Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, I love this energy in the building, man.
Oh boy, man.
I got the Don with me.
Oh man.
They got the Dons with them. You see what I'm saying? Come on!
Nah,
sipping on that Don for the Don.
I wish we like, you know, a lot of times we talk about things that we leave in the past, but you never know what the future entails. You feel me? And this ain't always going to be a thing. This is a once in a lifetime thing, but we're doing once in a lifetime things for once in a lifetime player. We're talking about the embodiment of my joy here. We're talking about the personification of beauty. We're talking about the leader of leaders, the king of kings, the definition of gloriousness, Mr. Peak, if you will. If there are 10 Luka fans on this world, I must have been cloned. If there are 5 Luka fans in this world, damn, who killed Sage 5 times? If there is 1 Luka fan in this world, nigga, it's me. If there are no Luka fans in this world, I have suffered a cruel death with a smile on my face, saying, hey, I got to see life with my glorious king. The purple and gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very, very special episode of Let's Keep It a Buck. We are about to recap one of the craziest weekends ever from so many different angles. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So many things happened this weekend that I'm happy. I'm excited for this pod. There's not a lot of pods, respectfully, that I'm excited about. I'm excited about this one, bro.
A nigga in chat said, wipe your chin. First of all, there's nothing on my lip, but what if it was? What are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing.
If I don't wipe it,
you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do nothing. You know what? All the chin wiping, all the blinking, all the close your eyes, girls. It ain't gonna put him back in this jersey. It ain't gonna do that. He over here. He throwing up LA signs quicker than Kendrick. Mustard on a beat, ho, deep bone, and the rap nigga here. Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I don't give a fuck. We're a basketball pod today, pussy. All right? Okay. Sometimes you just gotta get a people what they want, and they want us to talk about basketball today. All right. There's certain things. There's certain stuff that happens in the basketball world that transcends basketball. So it's not really a basketball. We just talking about pop culture. Because what happened this weekend was pop culture. You know what I'm saying? But before we get started, I want to check in with my guys here real quick. I already know how Sage doing. Domo, how you doing, man?
Joy does not explain how good I feel. Happiness. Look, there have been 3 moments where I've been so elated and excited and happy in my life. The birth of my oldest daughter, the birth of my second daughter, and then Luka. I feel great, my nigga. This weekend was genuinely, in the basketball world, the greatest weekend of my life. I could genuinely say.
Absolutely.
I just can't wait to really talk about it. I don't want to shoot the load because I got so much to say because so much happened.
Yeah,
but I don't want to shoot the load.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I already shot mine, and I guess that's the worst part of it. Like, yo, Sage, calm down, stop talking. You're gonna. I blank. I can't do it. I can't. I ain't got nothing. I got nothing left in the tank. We got Luka. It couldn't have happened to a better human.
This is so
It
crazy,
happened to
bro.
a better franchise.
It couldn't have happened to a better human and franchise. And you know what? I thought my favorite Nico, before you introduced the segment, I thought my favorite Nico was Nico Melly, GTA 4. Or maybe Nico Robin, you know, the anime girl from One Piece with that big rack, that caramel skin. No. No. Look at you now. I fuck with the mask, man. But that's my boy Nico up there. Hey, Rob, you found a good one. We like him.
Yeah, that's everyone's guy. And we'll get into that a little bit later.
We like him.
That boy an easy lick, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Yo. Oh my God. But before we get started, man, there's an elephant in the room, man. Because there really should be 4 guys up here celebrating this tremendous moment. Our 2 Laker guys up top, Sage both being a Laker and a Luka guy. But if there was one guy that I would attach to being a Luka fan on this pod, it was Big O. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn. RPO.
RIPO. And he is
R.I.P. the biggest.
before y'all get to assuming, he is not dead. All right.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was a crazy way to put it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Luka doesn't allow the deaths of those that believed in him. Absolutely not.
Yeah. But Omar is not gonna be with us today, and he's not gonna be with us for 1 to 2 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, Woj Bomb. Omar is suspended for 1 to 2 weeks. Why? We'll get into it. It's because of that. All right. I'ma just say it right now. So let's just detail exactly what happened here. I want everyone in the chat to spam free O, man. He's in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying? Spam up free O in the chat, man, because this is insane. This is absolutely insane. They're holding my guy for real.
Man's work. No gray line there.
So, I believe this was on the 31st. Omar got a screenshot. All right. Omar got a email talking about how he has 1 strike on his channel. Now, he actually already had a warning strike, but this is now an actual strike. Specifically, this was from a live stream that he did, talking about the DJ Academic stuff. And that live stream got clapped. That's the reason why he got the strike right here. Surprisingly, not the other videos that he done, but this live stream is what got him clapped. So he has 1 strike, and as you see highlighted over here, he won't be able to do things like upload, post, or live stream for 1 week. This strike expires after 90 days. An important note that's relevant for this podcast is this part right here. Remember not to use other channels, including new or existing, to get around restrictions. That's called circumvention, and it could result in the termination of all your channels and the removal of your content. Okay? And what that means, essentially, and why that's relevant for the pod, is if we go to the circumvention article, it says, essentially, if your channel is terminated, you can't circumvent the termination. This applies to all of your existing channels, any new channels you create or acquire, and any channels in which you are repeatedly or prominently featured. So the reason why we're taking a safe route is because if Omar appears on this podcast, YouTube might get, flagged, and it's gonna fall under circumvention, him trying to evade the ban. So until we get this figured out, Big O is off the pod. He did get hoed. Free my guy, Big O. All right. This is crazy. This is crazy. Any initial thoughts, man?
This is gonna be the last time I'm serious on the subject, so I'm gonna go first before I get me a shot of Don twice, because double sevens. But I say this, man, you know, I'm usually the line stepper, usually the hear it out guy. I like having discussions with things, but nah, y'all already know I'm not a fan of that. That's just in the sphere in general. I don't rock with that at all. I didn't rock with the previous situation. Don't rock with this. I'm not going to talk on anything else because I don't need to talk on anything else. Furthermore, side of sidebars, Mesos, this is why I stay my ass on Twitch. I have experience of this back in the day with, what was I talking about? I think like just a Russell Westbrook trade. And I wasn't even slandering him in that stream, but I think it was just like, I'm unsure about the trade. Got mass reported. It is what it is. It's just, hey, nothing's guaranteed in this world, man, but that's some whole shit. Now with it.
So you got mass reported on YouTube for something you did on Twitch?
I believe so. No. On YouTube. It was like way back when, no face cam, YouTube stream, Twitch stream, identity crisis type era. And I think I was just talking about the trade. I believe I got mass reported. It could have been possibly not that, but I looked at the clip. I didn't say anything, like literally anything. Didn't swear, didn't insinuate anything bad, didn't even have negativity. I think the clip was just like at silence damn near. But
no, you got mass reported.
Yeah, that's why I think I got mass reported, because it had nothing, like the clip that they used didn't do anything.
You was disrespecting Westbrook. They love to mass report niggas over Westbrook. I don't know what it is. I ain't know they still made Westbrook stands. I met one today. Trolled them. Me personally, not gonna lie to you. This shit sucks. This shit's awful, but I am not surprised. As a nigga who has also experienced being mass reported, now not on YouTube, but niggas falsely mass reporting, the shit's lame as hell. The shit's whack as fuck. And there's no place for it. Personally, I think everybody need to go on Twitter and at YouTube to try to fix Omar's situation. I know he tried to appeal it, and niggas said no, essentially, from what I gathered, what I've seen. But fuck that. Something got to be done, because he didn't do anything wrong. Genuinely, watching his stream, the nigga didn't do anything wrong. And if we gonna get this nigga out, if y'all gonna strike his channel for just talking about the situation, we gonna have to go ahead and strike all the channels of the niggas in the situation, and there shouldn't be no remonetization of niggas who are texting kids. We talk, was the strike not in like the protection, like violation of child safety?
Yeah.
Do you know what is an extreme violation of child safety? Texting minors, nigga. That's an extreme violation, but they get remonetized. You see what it is, man? You can't never have nothing too good in Black History Month. That's what it is. The Lord gives us and he takes us.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem in all of this, is just a lack of consistency from YouTube, right? Because if they want to ban Omar for this, okay, you can't. Well, you could, because I'm gonna be honest with you. There's another clause on the YouTube policies thing where, like, you can talk about edgy situations, but if you're doing it in an educational manner and you're critiquing it, like, you can talk about it, which is what Omar did, right? And the call was just like, it wasn't like, respectfully, there wasn't like anything visually crazy about it. It was just a Discord conversation. But my thing is like, one specifically this week, they reversed the demonetization of Dr. Disrespect. And mind you, that's a situation that happened off platform, right? So that tells me that they penalize people. They did this with Andrew Tate too. I believe they did this with Sneeko. That they penalize people who they believe are dangerous to the YouTube community, even if they do stuff outside of the platform. That's what that tells me. But one, they reverse the Dr. Disrespect situation, and two, what's going on with Ak? Like, Ak is just he's just untouched in all of this. No pun intended. And then there was the whole Deshae Frost situation too, where friend of the show Cameron, he got stricken down for showing a clip from Deshae's vlog. Mind you, the clip came from Deshae's channel, and Deshae, you know, he didn't get penalized at all, but the person talking about the situation is the one getting hold in the situation. So that's my thing. It's just be consistent. I'm saying, if you're gonna let it fly, let it fly. If you're not gonna let it fly, don't let it fly. But don't be pick and choosy about it, because there's a lot of videos, and we were a part of it, there were a lot of videos done on the act situation. And for YouTube to just pick and choose who they want to penalize, who they want to strike down, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
Super fucked up.
Indeed.
With that being said, any more thoughts on the situation? Well, I want to ask y'all this. Do y'all like what does this say about YouTube specifically? Like, does YouTube at this point, because specifically these two situations are kind of they happened in the last month and they had to do with like children. Do y'all think YouTube even cares about enforcing, like, do they care about protecting children? I'm gonna just take it there.
No, they don't. It's very obvious. YouTube just cares about their brand and protecting their brand. They're not consistent. They're, just like a lot of these other platforms, they are consistent. They pick and choose who they want to punish and when they want to punish them, and they pick and choose how severe punishments be. Ever since the whole Twitch debacle a few years back, where it was like, all right, y'all are banning all these niggas for doing X, Y, and Z, but titty streamers are still straight. Once I seen that, I was like, these platforms can genuinely do whatever the fuck they want. So I'm never too surprised about anything they do.
I mean, I can only keep saying retweet. Yeah. I only keep saying retweet. I've already been here and done that. That's why it's not that, like, I'm not strongly against, but like I've already been here. Just kind of like, it's kind of like when you've been in a certain situation like 3-4 damn times, like this story I'm just numb to it. I already know how he feels about the shit. It's kind of ass, especially considering where he was going. And it's not like it's over, but like especially considering the momentum he had, it's kind of just whack.
Yeah, this is just all very, very unfortunate. But again, go on Twitter chat, tag YouTube creator support, especially if you hate me being the host of this podcast, because I don't want to be the host of this podcast. I ain't gonna lie. So, but we're here, man. You know, next man up.
Don't let me do it, because I ain't gonna lie. It had just been about Luka. Wow.
Frio until free, man.
Big facts, big
hours.
Facts. And shout out to the 1100 in the building, by the way. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. If this is your first stream in a while, you're one of the lost souls that found us again because of this. Subscribe up, man. We may be talking basketball more. You know what I'm saying? It is that season. You know?
Necessarily got lied to him, but I talk about Luka all day, every day, 24/7, 365 until my deathbed and in the next life. If God told me, hey, heaven or hell, which place can I talk about Luka Doncic? That's where I'm going.
Hey, man, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Support us the way you want to support us. Like the video, bro. Like the video. I don't know how many likes we have right now, but there's 1,100 of y'all in here. I don't see 1,100 likes. You know what I'm saying? So like it up. And also super chat it up, man. We're going to dedicate a segment later to reading all the super chats and catching up to them. But let me read just a couple here real quick. Cannot say that. Not going to make that mistake. Cannot say that name. Been a minute, had to pull up to see Seiji Poo and Wami react to my glorious Pookie Bear Luka trade. And this is a super chat.
Hey,
man. Shout to
this
you.
Is
whatever
the
your
best
name is.
Day in life. This is the best. All you watching this stream, you guys' life peaked 2 days ago. Hope you understand. My life peaked 2 days ago too, twin. We will never experience more joy than this ever again.
Yes, sir. And last one we'll read before we get into the meat and potatoes, for real. This is from Steven, Big Steve Gaming, for $20. Hold on. February 1st, 2025 is the greatest day in Laker history. My glorious Slovenian king is a Laker. All is right in the world.
Incorrect. It's the greatest day in human history. It's the greatest day in black history. It's the greatest day in white history. It's the greatest day in shit history. I'm not gonna lie to you, twin. I'm not gonna lie to you, my brother. This downplay of my glorious king needs to stop. Someone said I chose the wrong picture today. There is no bad picture of Luka Doncic. It doesn't exist. There's no bad pictures of Luka fans. They do not exist.
Sage, is Luka invited to the cookout?
He is the cookout. We threw the cookout in Luka's name.
I love it.
Not only did we throw the cookout in Luka's name, we traveled to Slovenia to ask his mom, his dad, his dog, his parent, his sister, his brother. They all invited.
In Slovenia.
They all invited.
The cookout's over there, out there. He hosting it. It's his cookout. It's at his house.
They all invited.
So I guess
I love this dude.
No, he's going crazy. So let's start off here, man. Where were you? Where were you when, you know, we started talking about it earlier? You know, it was a noti, it was a news that shocked the world. Where were you? You know,
Oh
tell me
man,
the story. Tell me the story.
I got you. I got you. I am laying down in my bed, daughter on my chest, trying to put her to sleep, next to my girl, watching New Rock Stars, and I get a notification, Shams, the Lakers have traded Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic. Me, whatever. Ball sack goes off. Couple seconds go by. Well, I don't have ball sack notifications on. That's kind of. Wait a minute. I sit up. I'm like, did I just read that right? And it starts setting in. So I click it. The tweet pops up. I'm like, this is a Shams parody account, right? I click it. 2.5 mil. Real Shams. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Nah, he hacked, right? Nah, I look, as soon as I'm like, low, he got hacked. I'm like, oh, Low knows everything, right? Low got the inside sources. He got hacked. I see 18 Twitter spaces start. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this a hack? 5 minutes go by, everybody asking, this a hack? This is a hack? And then what I seen, ESPN drops, Bobby Marks or whatever the fuck, whatever like official insider drops, nigga, Pat McAfee drops. Holy shit, Luka in LA? I start screaming. Mind you, it's 11 at night. I have my daughter in my arms like these. Oh my God! Ah! Running through the house. My girl, terrified. Give me the baby. Give me the baby. Give me the baby. I'm in a Twitter space, mind you, losing my shit. I give her the baby. I said, babe, I'll see you later. Where you going? Luka. I run upstairs. I hop on stream. The rest is history.
I was in heaven. That's where I was. I was in heaven. I guess to try to recall some memories of the past before I transcended. It all started with just, a birthday celebration. We was out celebrating birthdays. Then after that, went with the bros to continue part 2 of that celebration. Watch the Royal Rumble, Big Yeet, never the little one, type shit. And as I'm heading out, I looked at the bottle of Don Julio. We didn't drink the Don that day. We was on Luna Zool. I feel like that's gonna be this summer's drink. Side note. But as I looked at that closed bottle of Don Julio, it twinkled at me. It had a little extra shine to it. But I didn't understand why. Get in the car, drive home, about an hour drive. We was out there. I get in the house. Finally, settle down, you know what I'm saying? A couple people tagged along with me. We just chilling. And I get a notification. I'm like, what does Woes Jr. got to say? Luka, exit. Because you don't troll my glorious king, you piece of shit hacker. But then, as time went on, reality started to sink in. It went from denial to ejaculation.
Yo, you gotta relax.
After nut 1,
you gotta relax.
it all settled in. So then I'm like, okay, so this guy's on my team. Who did we give up? And that's when it hit me. I don't care. Nut number 2. Nut number 2 is gone. So, it's never been that back-to-back a day in my life. So at that point, I realized that the City of Angels we've equipped. It's like heaven drafting Jesus. I thought it was the other way around, but alas, we found a way to cheat. We got Luka Doncic in LA for who gives a fuck. It could have been Reeves. Connect 4, 3, 2, 1. Bronny, LeBron. We'll talk about that in a second, by the way. It unfortunately was Anthony Davis. And this is what I will say. In honor of Anthony Davis, I'm wearing the Mavericks jersey. You'll like it there. I think they got a tweener with Kyrie. They get the hand-me-down over there. It's fine. It's cool. But I'm not even going to shit talk Mavs fans. I think that you guys might even do something this year. But you know what we're going to do? I don't know. We'll find it out the next day. Or the next day, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day, because we have my glorious king.
Nigga, Sage, I was on playback earlier, just going to rooms because I'm just like, why not? I could do that. I got Luka. Niggas is dead ass asking me, you a Laker fan? So what are y'all gonna do now? Does it matter? Who cares? My answer's the same every time. Niggas keep asking, but y'all need a center. I'll play center. I don't care. Who cares? What are y'all gonna do when LeBron retires?
You gotta watch out for motherfuckers like that, man.
You know,
I ain't gonna lie. When great shit happens and you go to, what are you doing in the week? Damn, the greatness just, can we enjoy the moment?
Fuck that. All you weird ass. But what are y'all gonna do when LeBron retire? I don't know, nigga. Have Luka. That's what we gonna do. We gonna have Luka when LeBron retires. What if LeBron want to get traded? Oh no, boo-hoo. We have Luka, nigga. Who cares if he wants to get traded? He can do whatever they want. Honestly, Rob Pelinka can do nothing for the rest of the fucking season. It doesn't matter because we have Luka, nigga. Who cares?
I want you to understand, Luka could come out there and say he smacked LeBron James and it forced him to leave the Lakers for free. And I say good riddance. In fact, not only would I not care, I would call for LeBron to be arrested because how dare you infuriate my glorious king? In fact, correction there. I would be arrested because LeBron, you're done. Don't you ever piss off my glorious king. And Nico, that's the one free shot you ever get. Stupid bitch.
I ain't gonna lie. I was asleep, bro. As I said earlier, I was asleep. I had my phone under my pillow. I get a FaceTime 704 number. Who the fuck is this? All right, go back to sleep in like 2 seconds. Get it again. Boy, who the fuck is this? Damn. Boom. And then I swipe up Core 4. I see Omar. Red alert emojis. 704 number. Oh, that's when I put it together. Oh, it was Domo.
Oh, no, your number is not saved, unfortunately.
Yeah, your number is never going to be saved, bro.
I'm sorry, has 4 numbers. Speaking of unfamiliarity, I have to address this. I'm not going to be doing a lot of chat reading today. I have to concede that because, unfortunately, a lot of you guys suck dick and it's not Lucas. So because it's not Lucas, you're just incorrect. You're doing the wrong thing today. However, for anybody that's tuning into the stream, the 1300 today, anybody tuning into the stream that's unfamiliar with me and or Domo, but especially me here, gang, some of you guys think that I've turned heel, right? How dare I even imply, and I guess I'll start the topic opener again if I need to reiterate it later on. How dare I even imply that if LeBron just gets cut, trades, ask out, like how dare you turn heel? Nigga, do you not know? I don't give a I didn't turn heel. I bet this is consistent as shit. This is like if John Cena went against The Rock. Oh wait, that happened. And what some of you niggas did? Cena sucks, and let's go Cena. My glorious king's in town. That is the automatic trump card of trump cards. I do not give a fuck. Furthermore, we can have a conversation of if we should have been moving on from them anyway. And I guess the most semi-serious thing I can talk about right now is the fact that this trade does. This trade is such a get-out-of-jail-free card for my franchise, the Los Angeles Lakers, because that was an issue. The issue was, well, how do you tie the bow on this LeBron and Luka era? You don't want to trade Austin Reeves because he's genuinely your third best, if not second best ball handler. Well, I say third best. Your second best ball handler. So you didn't want to pack him up, but then you didn't have the bigs to supplement AD. How do you get it done? Maybe LeBron just turns it to him in the fucking playoffs. Instead, just hit the send button. Luka's here. Worst case scenario, LeBron and Luka are running an offense. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. What do we do? What the hell do we do? Hey, and then get this. What if LeBron retires? Oh, no, shit. What do we do? LeBron retired. Fuck. I don't care. You know what? You know what crowns don't have room for? A goat mask, nigga. My glorious king is in LA. It does not matter. We are out of a bad situation, and I love it.
All right. Well, since we're here, let's go ahead and get into the analysis paralysis of all of this. All right, let's go ahead and break down the trade because we haven't even read off the trade yet. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and pull it up right here. All right, per Shams. God, the first real Shams bomb chat, which we'll talk about in a second, man. Because Woj,
he better than Woj.
We done with the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what Colin Cowherd say? Woj, we're good. We're good.
Absolutely.
We're in good hands. We're in good hands, buddy.
You can rest. We're good.
Good, man. You know what I'm saying? Go to your child's sports games to their birthdays, man. We got it, big bro. We got it, man. I know your knees hurting, man.
You, Woj. We got the guy that gave me the Luka news.
I'm saying. So this is the trade right here. He says, yes, this is real. Sources tell ESPN. Full trade. Lakers get Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, stretch 5, and Markieff Morris. The Dallas Mavericks get Anthony Davis, Max Christie,
will be missed. Do not
2029 Lakers first round draft pick.
That was going to be
the Jazz, which apparently they weren't even notified that like Luka and AD were involved.
God.
Which we'll get. There's so much, Domo. There's so much that happened with the trade.
Oh my God! When I found that, let's go.
Yeah. They get Jay Hood, 2025 second round draft pick and 2025 Mavs second. Everyone is essentially saying that the Jazz were in the cuck seat. But before we move forward, we got a special guest in the building, man.
Oh yes,
Is that the guy?
Welcome to the holiday fest, my brother, good man. Brother,
Yo, can you
Big Law in the building.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear
you. Yeah.
Oh man, this right here, this is something special, man. This means something to me now. This means something to me.
Let's go, Laker fans.
I'm gonna say this. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, I had you on the phone. I'm gonna say this. It's taking me a while to really detach from Anthony Davis, man.
Oh yeah, sure. Not too long.
I still haven't detached.
It's Luka, but it's fine.
It's taking me a while. Because, I really believed in AD, believed in Max, turning the curve, you know what I'm saying? And it's really hard to be a fan, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this. The biggest question mark that the Lakers had was what we were going to look like 5-6 years down the line. What we were going to look like post the LeBron era. What we were going to look like beyond the next handful of seasons when we needed clearly another young player, young star to kind of lead us into that next stage in life, right?
Mm.
And I'm happy to say that we did it again.
I don't know how we do it.
No, this nigga, you're nasty.
I don't know how we do it. Just every
insane.
decade type
He's
shit.
acknowledging my glorious king.
I mean, every decade. And you know what's even crazier? To the foolish behinds that were saying, y'all were nothing. Y'all ain't doing nothing. LeBron had to say you're gonna be nothing, nowhere, nada. I knew the people who were saying that, y'all were young. Y'all were inexperienced. Y'all don't know how this shit works. Y'all just don't know. Y'all don't get it. But y'all gonna learn. It's now. Always has been. Always will be. It's forever, nigga. So when the Luka era done and we start putting next nigga in a Laker jersey, just know it's real.
Wemby's next.
Oh yeah, Wemby next.
Wemby's next. Giannis. Hey, Giannis gonna be here in 2 years.
Oh yeah, you saw that quote from Giannis?
Yeah, I saw that quote from Giannis.
Oh, that quote from Giannis.
He wasn't joking.
He said he want all the Euros on a big market.
Oh yeah.
Euro guys are gonna go to big markets. That's my dream. Oh yeah, Giannis.
Oh yeah.
I know it is.
I know that. Hey, that's my dream too, Giannis. Hey, you got me.
We got the same dream.
Shit,
We got the same one.
we in Inception right now. Fuck, we both there.
So we
thinking
were
about-
just talking about this right now before you hopped on low.
Man, take that fucking jersey off, man.
No!
Hey, come get these fucking jerseys.
What the fuck? I got two
And
Lakers jerseys.
You know what fucking piss you know what fucking piss me off? He knows why I have those jerseys up, and he's still gonna sit here and act like that.
I got real Laker rings on my hand, low. Real ones from Rambus. Stop playing.
Now y'all cut this up, right? Y'all cut this up. Y'all cut this up. Y'all cut this up.
What you mean?
Hey, ain't gonna lie.
He a Laker fan,
Bezos got tired of watching Jaylen Brown over the last 2 weeks. he was like, you know what? Hey, you know what? Hey.
He was just waiting for a reason.
We
Yeah,
gonna knock
wait.
it on with the Pelicans. God damn.
What's so with him,
God,
man?
God damn. And then Bam did the exact same game winners the day after. What the fuck, bro? I can't have nothing. Hey, man.
Oh man.
And we can have everything.
Hey, man, we were just telling stories beforehand. Lo, how did you find out, bro? Like, what was everyone had their moment. How did you find out about the trade?
Bro, I just got off stream because we just, we beat up on the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Beat up on the Knicks. Just got off stream. I'm laying down. I think I'm on the phone with Raquel. And then she's like, get up. Shams, it's something big. I think we just traded AD.
Whoa.
So then I looked on my phone.
Pause.
And then I looked on my phone. I was like, nah, that's fake. That's fake. That's not real. That's not real. And so then I hop on stream. I'm like, bro, this is fake. This is fake. It's fake. This is fake. It is irrefutably fake. He got to get hacked. It ain't real. Something's wrong. I hop on stream. We react. And I'm basically got my reaction uploaded on YouTube because that was crazy. But yeah, I just got off stream. We just got done watching Lakers beat up on the Knicks. And then I got that news. I was like, bro, this not real, bro.
Nigga, I was there when he found out it was real. I was there.
Yeah.
When ESPN dropped, when that ESPN
Oh, yeah.
dropped, that's when he found out it was real.
Yeah.
When they was like, oh no, ESPN is live right now. That nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. When we was on Sports Center and we saw them playing the highlights with the background music, I was like, whoa. Hey, when everyone, even the sportscasters were like, this is real. This is not a drill. I ain't gonna lie. The amount of times, as a general manager, if everybody in the community has to reassure people to tell them, hey, this is real, nigga, you've done something wrong, bro. You just know you've done something wrong.
You sure about this? Like, this
I
makes
guess
sense,
that's
right?
where we need to pivot this conversation to, though, because I'm not gonna stop memeing. I almost said I've done it. No, I'm not gonna stop talking about my glorious king. But I have seen a lot of those people that have tried to do the mental gymnastics of making sanity within this trade. How do y'all feel? But mild spoiler, I think it's mental gymnastics, whether you want to consider it glaze or not glaze. I have legitimate reasons, as well as my obvious reasons.
Well, yeah, but before Domo goes, I just want to. I think the Laker conversation is pretty clear cut. It's just
Oh yeah,
y'all
we
won.
did not.
Good shit.
Yeah. So yeah, did we win the trade? Yeah, duh. Look, man, for me, seriously, no troll. The amount of work the Mavericks have to do so fast, the results, I'm sorry, that they need to get so fast for me to even fathom they won this trade is stupid. Fuck if it wasn't my glorious king, Luka Trade. Let's say it was Anthony Edwards, right? We're talking about a 25-year-old that just was averaging like fucking 36 not too long ago. Yeah, sure, he's hurt right now, but he just took your team relatively similar, give or take a couple names, sure, to the finals. And they lost to a team that, even if he could play defense, nobody had them beating anyway, unless you were like, me. But I was wrong, and that's fine. That player is 25 years old, and you trade him away because of health concerns for a guy that, yes, underrated as fuck, because he's been healthy for the past 2 years. Hell, he's just underrated as fuck in general. But for Anthony Davis, who is literally synonymous with street clothes, it's kind of crazy to me. It's kind of nasty to me that this is even a conversation. But I guess that Klay Thompson is a third option is what the world wants to see in 2025. So let's find out. Let's find out, man.
I was about to ask Domo, but he went off screen, so I'll ask Lo this because let's have the. Okay. He's here. Okay.
Oh wow.
I think the real conversation in all of this, and the harder part to understand, is the Maverick side. So I wanna toss this to Domo. How bad did you think the Mavericks lose this trade?
I don't think they lost this trade yet. I will be the Delulu person. I'll be the crazy person in the room. Let me just start off by saying, and I know we don't like the preference, but I understand you don't trade Luka. I'm not of the belief that they should have traded Luka. I get that. We can throw that behind us because I don't work for the Mavericks. None of us work for the Mavericks. They were over them.
Shit, I might.
I will say this. There are two possible ways they win this trade. Way one, obviously, they win a ring. They win a ring. They get a chip out of this. They are as great as they want to be out of this. I feel like they won. Or option two, which is what I think could be somewhat likely. There is something about Luka we don't know about. They know something about Luka that we don't. And if there is a chance that Luka is not the same Luka that we're used to, they win this trade. If Luka takes a step down, if he's a step down below of what he is or what we're used to, I think they won the trade. Or at least it's a win-win at the very minimum. I haven't seen Luka play yet. This shit still don't feel real to me. I still think we're in a crazy non-canon event universe. I'm still expecting to wake up and none of this shit ever happened. Like, it's not gonna be real until Luka laces him up and he throws that lob to LeBron for the first time and I nut. That's when it becomes real.
Okay.
I gotta let Lo go, but oh my God,
I'm just saying. But for the Mavericks, they were over Luka. They said they were done with it. In a league where all these players can do whatever they want when they're fed up with a team and move how they want to move to get out of situations, we have finally seen a team say, we're done with this guy. And they went after the guy they wanted. So many people said, why AD? Why not Giannis? Giannis doesn't fit without them making too many moves for the team for them. Why not? I heard a nigga say, why not get SGA? They said they wanted a all defensive player and all NBA player. Why would they get SGA? It made sense for what the Mavericks wanted to do. What they did made sense. I like the move for them, and I think they are a actual championship contender.
I think the roster is good. Lo gotta go. My apologies.
No, I think the roster is good. The thing that's frustrated me over the past 12 hours is just watching ESPN talking heads and pundits now all of a sudden love Anthony Davis and they just talk about how great he is. But even though for the past 2 to 3 years, it's been day-to-day street clothes. He's inconsistent up and down, but now all of a sudden we're thrusting him into championship conversations. And the crazy part about it is I don't even think that AD would be the reason why they don't get there. I think that people are putting way, and I do mean way too much on Kyrie. I think people have completely forgotten the idea of Kyrie being the primary ball handler, passer, playmaker for an offense. That has never worked. He's always looked like this. Stephen A. Smith talking about the ball is finally gonna be in Kyrie's hand, bro. When the ball was in his hands, it didn't result into anything. When he was in Boston, it didn't result into anything. Yeah, exactly. when he was in Brooklyn without James Harden, they got knocked out in the first round by Boston. Kyrie's always looked way better playing alongside a ball dominant player, regardless if it was LeBron, the small time with Harden, and with Luka. He's always looked that great. And quiet is kept. In last year's postseason run, he didn't look that great in 2 of the 4 rounds. So I think it's just a lot to ask of Kyrie to effectively be really the only ball handler on the roster, or at least one that can leverage himself enough to where he's creating for a bunch of other play finishers, because that's basically what the rest of the roster is outside of Anthony Davis. So I think that's really, really, I think that's a lot to ask. But going back to the Mavericks in particular, why they did it, it's hard for me to ever come to a conclusion that they can say that they won in this trade. A win-win, I can see that, but definitively coming on top over the Lakers, I have a hard time ever coming to that conclusion, especially because I don't know if y'all listened to the interview from Nico Harris. That brother, something is wrong with that brother. He needs to walk around with security.
He got one.
Cause
He easy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I got from
He
it.
got one.
Rob
and
Pelinka just
nine.
walked him down to what Rob wanted. And there was also a report that came out today that like Dalton and a couple first round picks were involved in it, but Rob talked him down to saying
that's crazy.
the Luka
Yeah.
concerns are too crazy. So, but before I move on with the conversation, I do just want to, tell the chat what Nico's justification was in his eyes for the trade, and then we can keep going with the conversation. So one of the main things he talked about was the concept of defense winning championships. So they just didn't believe Luka can be involved in that, and if they can get a trade piece like Anthony Davis alongside PJ Washington, Derek Lively, and the rest of the crew that they got, that's his justification for it. He also mentioned timeline as well. So I understand a big part of this is the fact that Luka got traded at 25, but Kyrie is 32. Anthony Davis is around the same age. So, timeline wise, they're trying to maximize the next 4 years, try to get this one ring instead of thinking about, life 10 years down the line. And essentially another point that he made was time will tell if I'm right. This idea kind of Domo alluded to earlier. If they get a ring, everyone will shut the fuck up about this, which we'll get into that conversation because I honestly disagree with that. I don't think a ring just justifies trading Luka, but that's just me. So do y'all agree with, well, I'm assuming y'all don't, but how do y'all feel about the justification of all
The
of this?
justification is something that he had to do. I appreciate him for speaking 24 hours afterwards, because a lot of people would have just had their little notes statement get posted on Mavs Twitter and keep it pushing down. He looked all the cameras dead in the face and told the world he got wine and dine for Luka Doncic. I respect it. Honestly, like, encourage everybody to just let them know when you just get finessed like that. For me, I don't like the reasoning, and I don't see the justification out of it. Yeah, sure, the Mavericks have become at uber most the top 3 defense. I think that's going to be a little bit overplayed as well, because I do think that people are forgetting that now you've just essentially put a lot of responsibility for Kyrie, not on both sides necessarily, because you do have wings there, but I'm not gonna lie, it's 2025, dog. I think some of the defenders on their name, they've been good for like 5-10 years. I think these niggas are old, but that's besides the point. I think that Kyrie Irving, as Lo was talking about, it's not that only that we've seen it before, but it's just basic subtraction. You're losing a ton of offensive responsibility from Luka, and this isn't even a shot towards Kyrie. I don't even need to do that. I don't think he's a better scorer or playmaker than Luka Doncic at all. And you're telling me that rather than having both, you're only going to have one now in exchange for, yes, defense, but then how strong is this defense going to be? Do you think that this defense is going to be strong enough to put them over a team like Oklahoma City, who is probably still better defensively, if you ask me, let alone do I think that SJ is just better than both AD and Kyrie? So I don't think any of this even fucking matters. Furthermore, if they were to get it done, that's fine and all, but like, dog, I get it. Sure, Luka, 1 in a million chance, has the potential to go his entire career without winning a championship. That's very, very, very possible. But I think it is honestly skill issue if forever and ever we were like, damn, these niggas really couldn't have tried to get it done without Luka, and they traded him away for, what, a 2 to 3 year window? Anthony Davis is, what, 32? 31?
Yeah, 32, 33.
Yeah, and Kyrie...
31, 32.
31, 32. And Kyrie Irving, all-time handles or whatever, chat. Y'all act like he's 25 still. Kyrie's old too, buddy. Like, this is a small window, a very small window. We can talk about if the real conversation to me, we're not going to have it. I'm going to let Domo and Lo respond. But the real conversation that I'm getting from this is this what the NBA has come to? Is it, hey, if you want to win a championship, you're going to have to push all your chips to the table for that one single ring. We can talk about that. I think that's the closest thing we have. And even then, I would be like, nah, I think the exception to doing that is when you have a Luka, when you have an SGA, when you have a Jokic, per se. I don't see the vision on it at all.
For me personally, there is no justifying this trade. There's no justification for it. All I can do, or all I've been trying to do, is just see it from their point of view. And all I've gotten away from it is they are a franchise that was done with, whether it was the GM or whoever, a collective of people in that organization, they were done with Luka. I don't agree with that, but I would much rather have this happen than what's going on with Philly, what's going on with New Orleans, what's going on with all these other situations where you hold on You hold on to this product that is just no longer good or is constantly letting you down. Instead of handicapping your franchise for the next 5 to 8 years of being let down repeatedly on a player that you're trying to put faith in, if you're over a guy, get him out of here. I'm all for that. I will much
Well,
rather
are you
see that
saying
than-
that's Luka though? That's my pushback.
I don't think that's Luka, but they think it's Luka because they said it. They did it. That's what they think. If that's what they think, cool.
Passive-aggressive.
Every franchise ain't a good franchise. I've been saying this. Y'all, Nick, chat, y'all know me. These niggas don't know what they're doing. I said this back in 21.
I get that.
I've been saying this for years. We're trying to justify and make sense. We don't work for the NBA. We don't have these jobs. Them niggas think differently. Y'all will sit there. If I would have told y'all last week, hey, to get Luka is gonna take Anthony Davis and Max Christie in one of our picks, y'all would have said, oh, Lakers being Laker fans, delusional. And that's all it fucking took. Literally, we watch it all the time. Teams are trading these star players for shit that just doesn't make sense. Rudy Gobert got traded for 16 second-round picks. Everyone was like, what the fuck is this? Rudy sucks, but damn, 16 seconds, that's it? Like, bro, this is a routine thing. The Mavericks just made the finals. They blew their team up. The Timberwolves finally got it right with Cat. They blew their team up. We watch bad franchises show why they're bad franchises. Since Luka has been a Maverick, the Mavericks have done nothing but try to do shit for him and then blunder it every time. They blundered Brunson. Let's start from the very beginning. They blundered Dennis Smith Jr. They blundered Brunson. They blundered Porzingis. They blundered all these lineups to put around him and Kyrie, and then they blundered Luka. So I'm not about to sit here and act like, how could the Mavericks do this? They're fucking stupid. They've been showing you they're stupid.
I do want to pitch this to Low because again, one of Nico's main points was fuck the next 10 years. Let's maximize this next 3 to 4 year window. And I feel like, now that things are calmer, people are starting to talk more about, this team that's currently constructed with Kyrie and AD and how good that can be. Do you even as constructed, do you think the Mavs have a higher chance of even winning a championship in the next 3 to 4 years? Because I genuinely feel like their chances are damn near the same, like marginally better, but they were already championship contenders with Luka. He just had to be healthy, and they had pieces around him to get like one chip off in the next 4 to 5 years. So how do you feel about how the Mavs look in the short term, I guess, of the next 3-4 years?
Yeah, that's where I'm at, because it's like the short term, sure, like you could argue there's certain things that they addressed that they got better at, but I think obviously you end up losing in certain areas as well. So that's why it just feels as if like it's more of a lateral move at best anyway. The bigger issue though is that saying that we want to focus on now and not necessarily concern ourselves with the future. He said that's basically what he said, to the point where he was saying, well, I don't even know if I'm going to be here 10 years from now. And I was like, who says that? Who said that? That is a sign of a bad general manager. Someone who is willing to leverage things and not think about beyond a 3 or 4 year window. That is the sign of a bad general manager. But Luka effectively fulfilled both roles. Both. He fulfilled the role of maximizing what this team can look like in the next 2 to 3 years, and then fulfilled the role of keeping yourself with the opportunity of having talent beyond that as well. So I don't understand this, but I agree with Domo, and I think this is like the sentiment that a lot of Laker fans have. Bro, he had to be doing something. Something has to be wrong with Luka, like genuinely speaking. And I've following the NBA for a very long time now. There are several things that NBA players get away with that they do behind the scenes, and it ain't really professional, and they still keep a job. They still get a contract. They're still viewed as face of the franchises. I mean, and we all know the Lakers have their fair share of them. And so for the fact that that you are sitting here saying that you believe you weren't committed effectively to the idea that he couldn't be the face of the franchise, that effectively you believe with the identity that you have that he was such a detriment, despite the fact that he led you to a finals appearance just less than 12 months ago, something has to be wrong with him for us to get down this path. But if you're gonna just get in front of a camera and say he's out of shape, or that's what's been circulating, I mean, my nigga Shaq was out of shape. So I mean, I don't know, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know. If that is it, if you believe that a 25-year-old not being disciplined is the reason why you need to just leverage everything for a 2 to 3 year window, I think that's dumb. That's dumb. But coming out and saying, I'm not even gonna be here. I might not even be here by 8 years. So just go figure.
That's how
Magic did
crazy this is from like Two Fronts Before Domo goes. It's either like there is something wrong with Luka that actually justifies it, or there is something wrong with Nico to the point where like we're reaching to the point where something gotta be wrong with Luka. Like he had to do some crazy shit behind the scenes. Or I ain't gonna lie, Nico may just be that dumb. Like I don't know, bro. Like the way he even explained how Rob talked him down to this.
Bro.
Rob was fucking he pillow talked himself
like
into
this.
fucking Luka, bro. Like that shit was crazy. And then in
He was
the
giving
conference,
him praise. He was like, "Oh, shout out to Rob, man. He did such a good job, man. We kept it tight, closed lips. You know what I'm saying? We ain't saying much, and that's how we had to do it to get the job done. Like, why?
But
Why?
You wanna know why though? You wanna know why? Because, and I don't know if we wanted to wait to address this, but we're speaking of people being bad GMs, and this is going on my point of these GMs are not as competent as we think they are. These are humans that are making human mistakes, and these niggas just aren't as good as their job. Danny Ainge, known Laker hater and rival,
That's crazy, yeah.
did not know who was in the deal. He just heard, oh, J Hood in 2 seconds? We must be fleecing,
guess.
right?
I fucking
we
guess.
must be
Cool.
fleecing. We just run into a point guard on a rookie contract and 2 free second-round picks. That's it. What do we have to give up? Nothing for real? Shit, might as well. And then to come to find out, it's for fucking Luka, and he doesn't know. He didn't know Luka or AD were on the table. All he heard was Max Christie. He said, Max Christie? That's what Lakers giving up? Oh, Maxi Kleber, he heard 2 Maxes. And was like, oh, I guess J Hood's right. These GMs are not competent. A lot of them aren't competent. And niggas want to give Pelinka praise for answering the phone and pillow talking and keeping his mouth shut. Let's not forget, when Kawhi Leonard was going to be a Laker, all he said was, hey, Rob, let's not get the press involved. Let's keep this close, keep this tight-knit, and we be good. And that nigga...
But he learned, though. He learned from his mistakes.
I guess.
He learned.
Hey, I'm going to say the same thing now I said when he traded Westbrook. I'm not giving niggas credit for cleaning up a burnt kitchen that they burnt. You set the kitchen on fire. I'm not giving you credit for cleaning up.
Brother.
Come on, man.
but it's clean though now. Like
He
But-
renovated the kitchen.
I'm about to this is a renovation. This ain't clean. This is a renovation.
Oh, my God.
you got stainless steel fridges now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, this ain't-
Listen.
And you know, every single time you in the kitchen, you were like, man, we gonna need new cabinets soon in here now. We gonna need.
Is that a water dispenser on the fridge?
Whoa. This kitchen.
Oh man, yeah, man, the ceiling leaking. We gonna have to fix that soon too.
I'm
But
telling you.
you just ignored all that shit. You knew that those are all real problems. You knew it was.
My man.
Whenever, I just want y'all to understand, y'all can sit here and be impressed by this stainless steel refrigerator. Y'all can be
sure
impressed. I just know, I know at the end of the day, if it fly like a pelican, if it squawk like a pelican,
Then it must be
and if it-
Zion, fat ass.
No,
Mark, remember his
nigga,
name?
no,
It's the same
nigga,
issue.
no,
It's not the
nigga.
same
His
issue,
first
bro.
name is Rob. I don't need Laker fans getting too. Look, I know it's impossible not to get too happy. It's the fucking Don. It's Luka. How can you not be? But let's not forget who we got forming these teams. We got the same nigga that said LeBron, AD. Hey man, you know who worked great? Westbrook.
But
Anthony.
did he say that?
Bro,
Did he say that?
He let
Did
LeBron talk him into it. He let the same pillow.
Okay, and now he talked another nigga into
He
Luka.
learned game.
He learned from
no.
this, Domo.
Nah, bro, no,
This
stop.
be the same nigga. This be
Stop.
the same nigga that allowed Luka to pillow talk him into getting Sengun. I'm telling you now, this is. I don't trust Rob Pelinka still. Listen. I'm so happy. Nico's an
But
idiot.
isn't that another thing he should get credit for? Because he's basically the first executive that is really basically said, I don't care about what LeBron thinks he got going on, because he even did this without letting him know. Hey,
That's
I'm-
Wiley.
Shut down the GM.
but Pat Riley did it where there's not really much to risk. Like, we can figure it out with or without. Like, we can figure it out with or without LeBron being involved because it's a peak LeBron. This is a move that you knew you had to make regardless. You knew you had to make this trade. And you knew if because apparently even what's his name? Who's the representative clutching him? What's his name?
Rich Paul.
Rich Paul didn't even know. Because he probably knew, man, I've been dealing with these niggas for the last 6 years. If Rich Paul know, then he gonna run his mouth.
Everybody gonna know.
Everybody gonna know.
All clutch gonna know. That's the leak.
Yeah, that's really the leak. So the fact that I'm not saying that he's perfect, but for somebody who basically only had the job for 7 years, if we being honest with ourselves, under the umbrella of Pelinka, bro, we got LeBron, we got AD, now Luka. We done got Max Christie out of nowhere. We got Austin Reeves out of nowhere. We trade Kendrick Nunn, who's literally doing nothing, for a rotational player in Rui. We were able to move D'Lo without a draft pick. Got Luka moved only one draft pick. Nigga, he's made up for the Westbrook trade. Let's just keep it a beat.
You are not about to
trade
convince
Austin
me.
Reeves. Oh my god!
You are not about to convince me that the nigga who has made a career mooching and scamming dumb GMs justified the idiotic decisions he made with this team. I'm sorry, I'm not going for it. And until Luka dots them lines and he's there long term, isn't that nigga still locked in for like 2+1? Like he got this year and next year, and then the player option.
He's not going nowhere.
You can say that, but at the end of the day, when Rob Pelinka back there squawking, he can squawk away a fucking goat. I'm just saying. I don't trust this nigga still.
I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot about it. But like when you had that thing of Luka might leave, Luka might have shot people in the back, Luka could have done all of these fucking things. I don't give a fuck if Luka's a bozo. First of all, Luka at 270 was taking these niggas to the finals. I know that's the casual take to hear, but sometimes I like Randall and Rudy Gobert as a front court. I keep telling y'all overthink shit. I swear to God, it's not this complicated. Luka was fat and he was winning basketball games. I don't care. 2, Luka on top of all of these things, he literally is now being paired with the guy who spends millions fucking prepping his body. And y'all called him Euro Blonde when he got to the goddamn league. There was one person, if conditioning is truly the issue, if there was one person, maybe this is too casual again, that's fine. But I would love to think LeBron would actually know how to get Luka Doncic to at least attempt to be in shape. Now, if you think Luka's gonna just sit there and go, fuck LeBron, first of all, at that point, trade LeBron. But second of all right, then fine. we're gonna write the script to do everything possibly wrong to get the same nigga we had last year, because that's the final nail in the coffin. Y'all niggas acting like Luka not fucking 25. Y'all niggas acting like he can't grow up physically and or mentally. Dog, this is not peak Luka, and even if you think it is, oh shit! Peak Luka is still hilariously the best player in the trade. Is still an all-time great trade, if not the all-time great trade. I swear to God, this is the definition of overthinking. The Mavs niggas did some sorry shit. Let's just call it what it is. They did some sorry shit. A nigga like me done bust 4 nuts. I ain't never busted 2, but I swear, I can't be happier than I am right now. And niggas is trying to justify the shit. Niggas trying to find out, well, what about the offense of the Lakers, the defense of the bro? None of that matters. This is a stinky move. We all know it's a stinky move. I don't know what all these gymnastics is for.
Because when something is too good to be true, it typically is. No, so brother. I'm telling you now, all this Luka fucking praise and glad. Look, I'm with you, gang. I woke the block up Saturday night. I woke the hood up. I promise you, I get it. My biggest fear outside of waking up and realizing it's Sunday morning and this is a dream, a very, very, very long dream. My biggest fear is this nigga waddles his big ass on the court and he is white Derrick Rose.
But you still take that chance.
That's fine. Take that chance. But then reality will set in about what the fuck happened. And cool, it's Luka. It's Luka with Derrick Rose knees. I'm sorry. That does not sound as appealing. I'm just saying, if there has to be something wrong here. And if it's not, Hey, Dallas, I'll fly down there and take care of the nigga myself.
I'm about to say, bro.
I got another question, bro, because I don't even think.
Were you happy about the trade, Domo? This is crazy.
Hold on.
He just anticipating.
We're gonna go on a loop.
Good to be true.
We're gonna go on a loop
is.
that's not necessary. So I already done talked about the probability of Luka being at his peak. I've talked about the probability of Luka not possibly getting back into shape for simple things that are around him. Now let's talk about literally what has just happened to him. The nigga reportedly has cried on the fucking plane to LA. The nigga did not know of all the trades. Luka Doncic has lost literal millions, if not, no, I think he's not literal millions. He's damn near lost
$117 million.
$117 million precisely. Almost Sykes didn't say 20 mil. Luka Doncic got impacted big time financially and mentally. If we're, again, another domino in this probability case, are we going to sit here and say, as a man, fuck basketball player, as a grown-ass man, if that's not a wake-up call, let's say you're right, something wrong with this nigga. This nigga crashed out with a needle in his arm and Twinkies. My nigga, if this is not the biggest wake-up call in wake-up calls, I don't know what is. So,
I know what it is.
I'm about to say we all know what really gonna be the wake up call is.
Go ahead, bro.
Oh wait, no. I can tell you what the biggest wake up call for a basketball player is. A bad BBL porn star going out and saying you got 17 soda cans in your bathroom. That's why.
No.
That's a wake up call.
The wake up call is I dare that nigga Luka to do some dumb shit playing for the Lakers.
Oh, that's over there.
Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, who really gonna get that nigga a wake up call? That nigga DMs will be flooded with some of the most vile, crazy shit. Oh, he gonna figure out. Hey.
But on top of that, listen. I understand. I'm seeing the chat. I'm pulling a 180. What is bro yapping about? There are real realities going on here with a nigga unexpectedly traded to the fucking Lakers. We have a prime player uprooted from the team that he wanted to be a lifer for, and he got put on the Lakers. When he plays shitty on the Mavs, hey, throw some barbecue on the grill. Them niggas roll tide or whatever the fuck Texas niggas do.
Roll tide is crazy.
Texas niggas don't give a fuck. If Luka comes to LA, the Lakers on some bullshit, you want to talk about mental fortitude?
Yeah.
His mental fortitude will be tested. And that is also my fear. I know how Laker fans are. We still have Bron stands here too. If Luka Doncic didn't want to be a Laker and got traded there, and then he doesn't like it here, and the nigga walks, I don't think it's not if he wants to be here or not. I just think it is going to be the wake up call for Luka is going to be he do some dumb shit. He waddling around, not trying. The first bit of news that we hear of you not being in shape, oh nigga, you gonna hear it. Cause this is the same thing that LeBron and to be fair, even AD had to deal with as well, is that even though they brought us a championship, even though the best player that we've had since Kobe in 2013, you're not still a Laker through and through like a Kobe, like a Magic, like a Jerry West, like players who've been on the team drafted or there from basically day one. You not one of them. So the way that we view you ain't through the lens of we gave our all, we put a lot of passion in, we saw the highs and lows of development, and we really invested into you. You came here as a product that is supposed to provide success. And if you don't do that, the learning curve for you ain't gonna be that long of one. You better figure it the fuck out. You do that shit in Dallas, they gonna make excuses for it. Everybody up and on, oh, it's okay, still no. Let's be clear, nigga. This is the only grace you getting from us tonight. All right? This it.
Nobody watch our mouth now.
This it.
Those 10 for 27s ain't going under the radar anymore, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they not.
On top of that,
Hey, turnovers. Whoa.
As the Luka guy here, trust and believe. You're not even necessarily lying. I will die for my glorious king, but you're not lying. What I think though is like this is where the tone of the conversation is. By the way, we're talking about if Luka is still fat and did not want to be a Laker and is going to continue the exact same things, then what will happen in the immediate?
No, I'm not saying that. He's fat. No, he fat. Let's
Yeah,
be.
he is big.
There ain't no if on that. He just fat.
You
guy
ain't
is
see that
fat.
nigga face?
No,
Throw up the LA
I took the
sign?
screenshot. I took the screenshot. My Glorious King is 270. Absolutely. But like at the end of the day, I just think like one, if he's 270, he's still gonna be a damn good player. And two, I think it takes so much for NBA fans. And I don't know why NBA fans can't be fucking happy, but it takes so much for this to be seen as damn, bruh. This was actually a bad move for the Hell, Luka.
There is a lot of overthinking going on, Sage. I'll give you that.
No.
Crazy overthinking.
Everything you could have said could legitimately happen. And you know what? Maybe I'd be the hot take. I'd be like, oh, damn. It's still not a bad trade? Because at that point, who the fuck sees that coming? Put it this way, Domo. Imagine, boom, because I said this to someone on Twitter who was a naysayer. Imagine Rob Pelinka has that trade said to him, oh, yeah, we'll give you Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. And that nigga Rob Pelinka says, but I heard he's fat and can't play defense. Nigga, well, come on. Now, be real with yourself.
But that's basically what he did, though. That is what he did. That's what he did and got, and didn't give up the other
he talked
pick.
him down and got
Nico talk about, oh, damn, you are right.
Yeah, but that was with Connect and shit like that. But if the deal didn't get done, pardon me, because you're correct, that he did do that. But if the deal didn't get done, my brothers, come on. We don't need to play pretend.
Oh, no, I agree with that. I agree with that as well.
It would have been crazy.
It would have been crazy.
It would have been crazy. It would have been
Fire
crazy.
Rob Pelinka immediately. You are the dumbest of asses. We are doing the most to find the negative in this trade.
That is absolutely true. And it would have been that. And I will even say this. On Earth 9969, where Rob Pelinka did decline the trade and said, you know what? Nah, you're trying to get me, buddy. And then I'm pretty sure Luka goes on and still be Luka. And then we're just sitting there like, yeah, I'm going to shoot this nigga myself. I promise you, I'd have been outside crypto. But we are in reality. And again, I have learned if it's too good to be true, it typically is. I am scared because it doesn't feel real. It just doesn't feel real.
I want to be clear. I'm not on the side of Domo. When I'm not because nigga, that side is
goddamn.
That's a little too steep of a side.
I'm not gonna enjoy it until I see him play and I know he's okay. Until I see Luka play, I'm skeptical because there gotta be something. But if he comes back,
Damo, he dropping 30, 10, and 10 his opening night, bro. You
fine.
good?
I hope he does.
But see, the reports were saying that a part of the reason why he took more time to recover wasn't because he was hurt. It was just because they needed him to continue to lose weight and stuff like that. It wasn't because he needed more rehab. It was just simply because his conditioning was that bad. And so, in my mind, that is fixable. And I believe if there is a scenario where it can be fixed, it's either out in Miami, because we know they ain't doing that shit. And I think when you play under the lore, and this is where a lot of the Kobe mystique also still lies as well, when you play under this Laker lore with Kobe mystique, and I wish he was still alive, because that would be somebody else in this corner to get him, like, let's get this shit together. But when you play with those type of expectations and you get traded in the fashion in which you did, and you're going to get hit with a bunch of slander in your own language in your DMs, nigga, it's going to be enough of the driving force to be like, nigga, let's get it together. Let's get it, because effectively, regardless how we cut it or slice it, there was a franchise that made you the face, that did everything they could to put you in a situation to succeed. That they traded draft picks. They went after Kyrie. They went after Porzingis. They tried to sustain Brunson. They did so many. They did mid-season acquisitions last year just to put you in that level of success, and something along the way went wrong with your conditioning, your weight, whatever it is, that told them that, hey, we don't feel comfortable giving him 345. And so not only from a financial standpoint, you look at that weird, but you also just got to look at it in the sense of like, bro, I need to really get this together. And I do believe that under the Lakers playing next to LeBron with that mystique, those expectations, how things dissolve, things are going to get better. But I also agree with Sage. My nigga, if we just get 5 years, fuck it, let's say 30, the nigga just break down. Fuck it. 30, 31, he's done. Right? If we get 5, 6 years of what we just saw last year,
you take those chances. I ain't
come on, man. Come the fuck on.
And on top of that, Luka, because he's not receiving a super max contract, and because he hasn't been in the NBA as long as AD and Bron have been, because after 10 years, the type of max you get is even more than when you're only in there for like 7, 8 years. it's still not going to be the same level of financial commitment, bro. I just feel like you take it, but I hear what you're saying.
And we gotta believe in Rob Pelinka to be able to pull in and attract a star to play with him. And again,
he did it with AD.
Yeah,
He good, bro. He good.
He did it with AD. He provided defense and DFS and Vando and Max Christie, and he found the point guard that LeBron needed in Austin Reeves.
We just skipping around. Now we just skipping around the timeline of what the fuck he did now. He got AD, then he got DFS and Van. Nigga, it was a fucking 2 to 3 year gap where we were sitting there like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm not gonna deny.
Why are we getting these Dennis Schroeder?
And who was it? And who was it? And who was the influence behind that? The nigga he ain't listening to no more. That nigga.
All right. Well,
Cause he low-key telling that nigga to sit your old ass down. I ain't listening to that shit no more.
And that's cool. So now he replaced the 39, 40-year-old LeBron that he was listening to. He replaces him with a 25-year-old Slovenian. So now you gotta learn Slovenian, buddy, because you're about to be taking orders from him. And I hope fucking Doncic, GM Doncic, Luka GM knows what he's doing, because I know Rob does it. So he's gonna be listening to Luka now. He got a Luka guy. Omar put it in the chat. When did they make the D'Lo trade? He was over there pillow talking for fucking Luka, and magically he got Luka's guy. He got Luka friend on the team before Luka got here, so he's already repeating fucking cycles. So yeah, Lo, you're right. He's not listening to LeBron no more. Now he's listening to Luka. I hope Luka has good ties with Jokic or Sengun or whatever Slovenian is gonna pop out, because he's gonna listen to him and start getting those players, and I hope those niggas work out. I really do.
But does Luka ever make demands like that though?
The
only demand that this nigga make is with his food, bro. We don't give a fuck. Like Luka don't make demands like that, bro.
No, my brother. Before we move on to talk about, like, because I assume the next conversation before we talk about the message league-wise is what the fuck do the Lakers do? My brother Domo, what's wrong with you, my nigga?
Hey, Domo, drop the Addy, nigga. Drop the Addy right now.
Yo, Lo, you're childish. That's crazy. No, listen. First of all,
like,
Sage.
What's wrong? Like, you don't. Like,
Sage,
you were
you
smiling 10 minutes ago, and now it's like a black cat in your room, and you're like,
One, Sage. You know me. Before this season, I said we need to trade LeBron. Don't sign that nigga. I have been thinking life post LeBron. So obviously,
big facts.
100,000,000% we all.
I am so comfortable saying I would rather be spending the next 5 to 6 years with Luka than whatever the fuck we was gonna have with AD. Even though I love AD, but I think it's a better building block to have Luka going forward in the future. I get it. On paper, it makes sense. I'm just super skeptical because nothing is great. The last great trade the Lakers made, genuinely, in my eyes, where I was just like, oh yeah, hands down, this shit was just a butter and gold, was Paul Gasol. Lo, you remember?
And that worked out.
Hold on. I said,
how do you feel about the AD trade?
I was just about to get to that, Souls. I said the last great one that worked out was the Paul Gasol one. So yes, that worked out. The Anthony Davis one, Lo, you remember? I wasn't happy about that. We gave up Zoe. Now in hindsight,
let's cut this nigga mic off. Cut his mic off.
Nah. Let's the conversation, bro. That shit's crazy, bro.
And we might be able to get Zoe back because they just asking for a second rounder.
And you're right. But what I'm saying is, the point I'm trying to make is, I've always been skeptical when the Lakers make moves.
So you're being consistent.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
every time it worked out.
I'm Mr.
It
Consistency.
keeps working out.
Okay,
we keep getting ring after ring.
It don't always work out.
Let me ask.
Hey, one championship and another conference finals. Guess it ain't work out. Fuck, man.
I'm not saying the AD thing didn't work out. I'm just saying every trade doesn't work out for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Every trade don't work out for any team, nigga. What the fuck?
Here we go with this shit. I'm just saying, nigga, I'm skeptical. I learned to be skeptical.
You gotta stop listening to Juice WRLD, Damo. You gotta stop, bro.
Oh my God, hello.
What the
First of all,
Too sad. Nah.
Let me ask everybody this. Let's take a breath of fresh air. God damn it. Okay, boom. the trade did happen. We've talked about the Mavs, but we talked about how the Lakers obviously won the trade, but we've alluded around this next trade, this hypothetical LeBron James trade. What is something that you all, and this is gonna sound basic, but what is something y'all want to see the Lakers do next?
Trade LeBron, bro.
I was gonna say, is it triple down, trade LeBron? Is it try to pair a big man with LeBron and Luka? Because I'm not gonna lie, I might be 1 foot out the door in the trade LeBron sweepstakes. Me and Domo, for those that don't know, we've been pushing that agenda for a long time now. I have a video in 2020 when I was making basketball content on now. Hey, you might want to trade them niggas a year early. But for me, I'm excited to see what can happen for the non-LeBron Lukas. For one reason, it's now players we can actually like move for real. Like we were trying to do we can't move Austin Reeves because he's our ball handler. We can't. Well, I mean, we talked about moving Rui, I guess, cool, whatever. But like connecting is in the same lens of we don't want to move him because he's like a small score for us. Now, I'm not gonna lie, we know our defense is shit and we need a big. Anybody can go. So is this something where you want to try those moves? Do you want to just double down and say, fuck it, LeBron, get your old ass out of here?
Trade LeBron, bro.
Hey, let me tell you right now. We still got untouchables if you're talking to me. I'm still not giving up niggas. I'm still not giving up certain niggas.
Who?
Okay, maybe untouchables is the wrong word. Yeah, there are certain things I would need to move. Like,
okay,
for one, Austin Reeves is the first name where I was like, we got to get something really good to move.
Need him anymore.
That is a lie. Luka has shown you throughout his career when he's most successful.
Rui's untouchable?
Yeah, LeBron James.
Austin Reeves.
He said Austin Reeves, not Rui.
I thought
Hey, that nigga said Rui. All right, if he said Rui, I would have left.
No. I don't think Austin Reeves is untouchable. Like I said earlier, if it's Miles Turner and Aaron Nesmith, bye-bye Reeves. I'm good for that.
For Austin Reeves?
Well, obviously Austin Reeves and somebody else, but like Austin Reeves and fucking Vincent or Austin Reeves and Rui, but it will take the center we need, and we're going to need defense in return. Like I'm not just giving up Reeves for Nick Claxton. I'm not doing that.
I'm not saying do that.
But what I'm saying is the first move I make, Rui and Gabe Vincent for whatever center we can fucking get. Just put somebody there that's competent. That's the first move. The second move, get Bron the fuck out of here. If that don't work, then hey, who wants LeBron? We just need a center. After that, hey man,
the fact that Bron. The fact that Bron has a no trade clause, that's really what saved him. Because I do believe, the fact that Rob did this without telling nobody, I believe he would have packed up Bron. I think he would have been working on both trades actually at the same damn time. I think he did.
Yeah, he found his out. He found his out from the Bron era. So might as well go on with that.
I dead think he would have.
Yeah.
I definitely still, despite all the devil's advocacy I was doing to introduce the topic, no, I definitely think if it were possible, yeah, you pack up LeBron instantly. I know the hype beast thing on Twitter to do is the Golden State. That's just fan service. I don't like really. No offense, Golden State fans, but I've talked about it here on multiple times. I just don't like the players. I just don't like the young talent there for real. I understand we could get a bunch of assets, and the idea could be to have assets around Luka Doncic and fully start the rebuild. But I think ultimately, it doesn't even hurt to necessarily keep LeBron here. But I hard to disagree with Domo here. I think Reeves, I don't see the necessity. I think if you have Luka Doncic dominating the ball, because LeBron has never shown you that he won't let someone else dominate the ball. That's just a fact of life. So now you have Luka Doncic doing those things. You can have LeBron essentially being the second guy on a pick and roll. You can have LeBron honestly just getting his touches as he goes because, you know, he's old as fuck, and maybe that translates better to defense even. But I don't see a way where you have LeBron and Luka and you need another guy to tween and do all these other things.
What about non-LeBron and Luka minutes? One. What about those?
You just stagger it.
I don't know.
Nigga, you're saying, first of all, we not playing 2K. You're saying just stagger it, and we've seen multiple times the Lakers are incompetent when it comes to staggering the star players.
We're talking about
we've seen plenty of the situations.
I don't know how you get there.
In the postseason, Austin Reeves is definitely a player that shows up routinely for us as well. That's a guy that also plays well in the post.
Let me be clear. In theory, I wouldn't want to trade Reeves, but the only reason I'm really saying that's what I'm saying. The only reason I'm saying trading Reeves because LeBron has a no trade clause. If we're gonna keep it a bean, just simply off of the fact that because Bron is making what 40 or 50, He's making 48, 49 million. By default, we would be able to just receive more for him just off of this salary alone, matching with whatever we get back from him. So that alone, and Reeves only making like what I think 13 or 15. Like he's not even making 20. So
He's not making that much.
Yeah, so off of that alone, we would be able to receive a little bit more. But because he has a no trade clause, and because that like niggas is already, I think it was like McMahon was talking about, LeBron's probably gonna restructure his contract, and he might play another year or two. I'm like, why? Like, why the? Not for the Lakers. Like, I don't like. What's the point? And I am a bit more optimistic than most. I agree with the 2-man game between him and Luka.
It's also like a better shooting version of LeBron than the past couple of ball handlers he's had per se.
Yeah, I a lot of this shit. There's a 2-man game between him, LeBron being regulated to be more of a pick and roll man, working in the short roll as a passer. Like a lot of that shit makes a lot of sense. The problem is the rest of the roster don't make that much sense, and so I much rather.
Very true.
Yeah, I much rather the rest of the roster make sense than us trying to like. We got that one more year, LeBron. It's like I'm tired of that, to be honest with you. That's what I am
super
tired
fair.
of.
The only reason why, and I'm the same nigga that was saying I'm not trading THT for Kyle Lowry, people. So I'm keeping it consistent. But listen, the reason, hold on. We just watched the Mavericks get out of a finals where we said, well, damn, only if they had somebody outside of Luka and fucking Kyrie that could do something with the ball. We routinely see that it is beneficial to have multiple people outside of your main guys that are able to create for themselves, also create for others, put the ball on the ground, and get a bucket if needed. We've seen it. Luka is a great player. He's phenomenal. He still needs help scoring. We've seen it with LeBron year in and year out. That's been a fucking religion. That has been a thing when it comes to playing with LeBron being a Laker. The nights where he doesn't have it, who's gonna have it? I get it. You got Luka and LeBron. Why do you need Reeves? Because them niggas are not. This ain't my league with the sliders off, my nigga. This is real life. There are going to be situations where you need someone else to be an X factor outside of LeBron and Luka. And that guy can be Reeves. Reeves helps. And I'm not willing to move him if we don't have to. That's my thing. I'm trying to think of a center that we genuinely need to get, that we have to trade Reeves for, that we can't just trade Rui and Gabe Vincent for. Tell me that nigga.
It'll be Miles Turner.
I'm about to say, what's funny? It's been unfunny for 5 years, but now this is genuinely the Miles Turner answer now. It's kind of fucked up how life works.
Yeah, Miles Turner has been the answer. Because even when AD was on the roster, he was still the answer for a lot.
He was the answer 3 years ago. Outside of him, hey, if it comes down to Miles Turner for Austin Reeves or gang. We got a 20 and 10 Vucevic for Rui.
No.
Give me Vuce. Give me Vuce.
Please.
Hey,
but I agree with what you're saying.
I like your explanation.
I get what you're saying, because in essence, if the only thing we're getting, if the ceiling that we are meeting is only Miles Turner in terms of just quality talent, then the threshold for our center doesn't need to be that high, because you would make up a lot of the shot creation with having Reeves. So I agree with that. And that's where, a Rui and a pick might get you a Sharp, or hell, maybe even Claxton. So I understand that as well. I thoroughly get that. My only thing is that it's still under the consensus of LeBron is still only going to be here for another year or two. So, like, I get what you're saying about we need to have another ball handling score around LeBron and Luka, but even that concept is only going to last for another year or two. The same way that that nigga did a bunch of convincing to what's his name, Nico. He need to do a bunch of convincing to LeBron and be like, it's done. Let's bring this shit in.
Gekio Sharingan.
And the last,
I want to go anywhere.
My last point on the whole the financial situation for the Lakers. Another reason why I'm not just willing to just throw Reeves anywhere for a center. We are only going to have LeBron for at most another season, unless that nigga decides to stay. Which, stay in the league, gang. Just don't be in a Laker uniform when you do it. But post LeBron, you have Luka. You have, in my mind, you have Reeves. If we don't trade Reeves to get the Miles Turner, cool. We have money to go bring in a disgruntled big man who's sick of his situation. Who says Bam ain't sick of Miami in 2 years?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna
Who
be
say
honest.
he ain't sick of
and
Bam in the next couple of months?
I'm not even. Oh, here y'all go.
Who say Evan Mobley
I'm
is
not,
like, you know
I'm
what?
not a
Fuck
Reeves
this
I know
shit.
Bam sick of Jimmy.
I'm
Yeah,
not a
Bam
Reeves
sick of
hater. I don't
Jimmy.
want it to seem that way, but I will say this: we get to that point. Low key, I really don't want him here. I don't want Austin
What do you mean?
Reeves and Luka as a backcourt. I don't like that.
That's the
I don't like
other
that.
problem as well. But trying to find like we would then
We
have
do
to
need
find
buckets,
like
but-
yeah, we need bucket. We have to find another shot creator that provides defense because of what's his name. But I kind of just feel like that's kind of where we were going to be anyway for the foreseeable future with LeBron. Because in my mind, what's his name is really the LeBron replacement. He ain't really it's an
absolutely.
AD replacement because of the trade. But a lot of the things that Bron, who he is as a player now, Luka just does significantly better and wouldn't necessarily need to have the same breaks that LeBron needs in terms of another creator around him. I do hate that we lost Max. I would have given up Dalton before Max. I would have given up Dalton.
With that being said, Lo, you do gotta go, right?
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta skedaddle.
All right, man. Well, appreciate you for pulling up, man. Tell them where they can find you.
Man, take that fucking jersey off, man. I'm tired of this fake old. I'm
If
a
Randus
Laker
tells me
fan.
I got to. Yeah.
This
5
nigga's
rings.
So nasty, bro.
5
this
rings.
nigga's he's so
No
he's
replicas.
so disgusting, bro. You're so.
I'm gonna get you back there next year, man. Also, book a shit, man.
Oh, that's crazy.
You're so disgusting. So
Stop playing,
disgusting.
man.
I was about to stream, but the Thunder beating the hell out of Milwaukee right now, so I don't even know if I'm gonna stream or not.
Sounds like Giannis is disgruntled more than he was yesterday. So
That shit that Giannis said was kind of crazy.
Come on,
that shit Giannis said, I was like, bro. But to be fair, Giannis isn't playing. He's not playing. So I know we try to get nastiness, I get it, but you know what I'm saying. But y'all can find me on the Low Post. Y'all can find me on Foot on the Line. I am gonna be reacting to the whole Nico interview tomorrow on Foot on the Line. So make sure y'all check me out. And always check me out on playback.com or playback.tv/Lowe's Room, where I will be streaming. And the trades aren't done. I got a couple people actually hitting me up. The Warriors are without a doubt about to trade somebody.
Absolutely.
They calling for everybody. They calling for everybody in the league right now.
That they're so desperate that they're gonna fuck around and actually make a trade that's probably done. That's how desperate they are.
Curry on the way.
I'm about to say, they
Lo,
about to
appreciate
send
you, man.
Curry
Appreciate you.
somewhere.
Hey man, I thank y'all, man. I see y'all later, man.
All right, my brother. Enjoy your Luka day.
Okay. This nigga.
Luka Day is crazy. Luka Day is crazy.
Hey, I got a question for y'all, man. So if these kind of things could even happen to my glorious king, we've had conversations about the league settling down, taking away from player empowerment, all these other things, man. Is this not like the biggest message probably ever that the league is sent in regards to, hey, it's still us, still about the owners type shit? Or do you think
You know what's crazy? That's been an ongoing conversation lately. I think KG said something about like Jimmy Butler too, where the players from years past work very, very hard for the players now to get the freedom that they have. But that came under the guise of we still gotta act professional. I'm saying we still gotta do our job, we still gotta do this, that, and the third. So that when we go to the CBA, we have leverage. You know what I'm saying? Like the GMs don't have this ammo to say, man, we're not giving you fully guaranteed contracts. We can't even get a fully guaranteed that you're gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that is an interesting conversation. We can have that conversation right now. So Domo, what are your thoughts? Type shit.
No, I don't think this is a statement from the league, because this wasn't a league move. If anything, the league is pissed that they didn't know Luka was available. So this wasn't a message from the league. But what I will say, this is definitely a message. This is a pseudo message to all NBA players from their respective franchises, not the league, but just their owners, that nigga, if Luka can get traded at 25, who the fuck are you, CJ McCollum? Who are you?
Why is everyone picking on the Pelicans?
Because he was the one to say it.
Oh,
he was the one to say
right.
it. I gotta pack a bag. Who knows, nigga? We all know you not moving. But literally, it is way more of a statement from the rest of for the rest of the NBA players, tighten up. I don't know if y'all seen this morning. 17 niggas are all active today. Like 17 niggas that were ruled out, injured, personal reasons. I can play today. Hey, boss. I'm good, boss. I'm on the court, boss. I'm playing. Like that's what this move does. This move to me is in retaliation. Like I said, this is the first GM, the first organization in the era of players pulling Jimmy Butler, who's done this shit twice now, in the era of Ben Simmons, in the era of James Harden, in the era of post Kevin Durant and LeBron's decisions, in the era of player empowerment, players dictating where they want to go and forcing their way out. This is the first GM and the first franchise to say, fuck all that. Fuck that second apron. If we don't believe in a player, if we don't believe in you, you out of here. So it definitely is a shocker.
I actually disagree because I get where you're coming from, that this is such a crazy move, but I'm coming from the angle of like, this is such a crazy move. It makes no sense for the whole league to use it as logic. Like, I feel like a lot of the other GMs are looking at this and being like, I mean, it's cool. We ain't that dumb though. Like that, there's a reason why like the whole league was just like, did that actually happen? You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't make sense. A lot of people still don't think it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that would justify it probably is the ring, and that is a conversation I want to have next. But I don't think this is a league-changing thing. It is legitimately just one of the dumb, like, to Sage's point earlier, we may just be, like, overthinking this. It is legitimately just one of the dumbest moves, if not the dumbest move we've seen live, bro. Like that, it could be just as simple as that.
It's definitely dumb to trade Luka and not think about 5-6 years in the future. There are a lot of dumb aspects to this deal. It is very dumb. Yeah. Dumb shit happens all the time.
Oh my God.
Dumb shit happens every day. Hey, like people do. There are so many sayings of shit you shouldn't do. You shouldn't trade Luka. You shouldn't touch a hot stove. You shouldn't wife a stripper. There's so many things you shouldn't do, but niggas do it anyway because people gotta live their life. I keep saying this. I wouldn't have made the move. I don't agree with the decision, but I don't run that team. Oh, Lord.
Nico really just got hit with the "what if it's fire" though line. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, what if AD is fire? Like, I don't know. Y'all can get a ring out of it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think for me, it could possibly be that, because now that you mentioned Jimmy Butler, that's another situation like that. And if it becomes a trend at some point, there might have been a drop in the group chat of GMs like, yo, all right, we're getting sick of this bullshit going on in the league. But I think, honestly, as corny as it sounds, back to being the cornball, right? We got to go. I need more examples. I need Jimmy to be dealt. After I need Jimmy to be dealt, I need the Suns to say, you know what, KD? Fuck this shit. You were wrong. You're gone. I need like that to continuously happen. And I need to then also see players change in their behaviors. Then I'll be like, oh, this was that. So unfortunately for me, that's why I asked you all, because I'm going to need the confirmation bias for me. I'm going to literally need to see what the results of a Luka Doncic at 25 trade is. Again, you know what? Y'all tell me I'm a glazer and to stop glazing. I'm going to keep telling you niggas, so what? But genuinely speaking, Luka is like 25 who can average 36. We've all seen it. If that guy never gets a 1% attribute increase, he's there for 5 fucking years, 3 at the worst of minimum. And I still couldn't fathom something like this going down. So it's definitely a cause to think about, and I was just curious on how y'all thought about it. But Bezos is right. The more interesting conversation is next.
The next 2 years is going to be very telling in terms of what teams are going to be doing now with their star players, especially disgruntled stars or, you know, guys that just aren't meeting expectations that were set for them before they got whatever money. The next 2 years, this might not be a something we see the end of. Like, you might not get your confirmation bias by this trade deadline, possibly could, but this trade deadline or this offseason, you got to give it like a year or two just to see what niggas do. But I think there's going to be a huge ripple, just like how it was a ripple effect of LeBron leaving Miami and the chain of events that happened after that. I think this is that new move.
I think it's that
for GMs. It's that for NBA franchises. That is crazy. Whoa,
I said pause.
Needed. It was needed. But this is that for this generation, for this decade. this is the LeBron decision, the KD going to the Warriors. Luka being traded is going to set a lot of ripple effects in motion of, well, shit, they traded Luka. Embiid, your ass played 1,000 less games than Luka. Get your black ass out of here. Zion, you still ain't playing back-to-backs. Get your black ass out of here. I'm telling you, just watch.
I want to bring up KD's quote right here real quick because we are on player empowerment right now. This is his response. This is literally the night of the trade. And he's talking about player empowerment. He's mainly talking about Luka, but to be honest with you, this does apply to Anthony Davis as well. And that's another conversation we can have as well, is like how the Lakers treated AD. Because in hindsight, they was caping a lot for Bron. How much did they actually do for Anthony Davis? Well, we can have that conversation, but let's play this clip real quick.
Into the trade.
Insane, it's crazy. Yeah, would have never thought Luka Doncic get traded at this age, mid-season. Yes, NBA is a wild place, man. If he can get traded, then anybody's up, for grabs, So yeah, for fans, by spectating is pretty fun. I know it's kind of nerve-wracking, probably for Luka and everybody in Dallas, LA, AD, so everybody involved, I'm sure their heads are spinning right now.
And just as a player, does this kind of underscore the transactional nature of this business?
It's always been transactional. The players are held to a different standard of loyalty and commitment to a program. But the organizations don't get held to that same standard from the outside world, either whether from media members or fans. And we all should be held to that same standard. Like, it's a transactional game. There's a lot of money involved, a lot of business involved too. So we shouldn't be too shocked about trades, with guys moving to different teams, coaches moving to different teams. It's just the nature of playing basketball and us making this much money involved too. So it's pretty wild times, man, NBA, especially around trade deadline time. I know everybody's gonna be watching their phone the next week. We got 5 days. I know everybody's gonna be following the updates. So yeah, it's crazy.
So my question to y'all is, I think, we just had the conversation of how is this going to affect how GMs move. So my question is, for players, is this Luka trade a kill shot to any loyalty that these stars have to their franchises, including the likes of a Wemby, including the likes of a Giannis?
Absolutely not. Hot take. Absolutely not. It definitely can seem that way, and some players will interpret it that way. Some chat niggas will interpret it that way. But for me, it's not necessarily a loyalty thing, because when you step back, when you step back, even micro step back, you're like, okay, I can see why they packed up Luka. They thought he just wasn't for the culture. They thought that he was essentially having bad behavioral habits in the franchise. Okay, but what about AD? Gang, this is gonna sound fucked up. You would have called him incompetent if he didn't pull the trade. So it's low key. What about him? And it sucks, because if we want to talk about the overall treatment of Anthony Davis and marketing of Anthony Davis, that's in a different conversation. Because I do believe, hey, LeBron fans, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. That was our best player. I think Domo will agree that was our best player. And it was not marketed that way. It still felt like LeBron's team the entire time. So I think, sure, we could talk about the entire tenure there, but in terms of accepting the trade, while I do feel for Anthony Davis here, not necessarily because he's on a good team now, I think ultimately there's no one that can perceive it that way, because with the Anthony Davis, on the Anthony Davis end, it's Luka. You had to do it. And then for Luka, you're literally considering the opposite. You're considering that he was just a fucking mishap in the goddamn organization.
Domo?
Yeah, for me personally, loyalty been gone. Loyalty was gone when KD left. Loyalty was gone. KD and LeBron killed whatever notion of loyalty our generation and generations under us believe should be had in the league. And I disagree with Kevin Durant. I do think players and teams are both held to the same standard. Do niggas not hear how we're talking about Nico? Did people not see grape Nico whatever trending for making this move?
People pulled up to the arena this morning.
Yeah, with caskets. There was a group of people with a casket. Like, they're held to the same standard. Yeah, all held to the same standard of loyalty, buddy. We understand there is none. But when when something illogical happens, you're gonna get this type of reaction. So I disagree wholeheartedly. We've been knew that this is a business. Hell, the past 10, literally to the date, the last 10 years of basketball has taught basketball fans nothing but loyalty is dead in the NBA. There is no such thing as loyalty. You can hope a player is a lifer, but that's not a real reality anymore because player mobility, player freedom. Now we have a GM expressing franchise freedom and empowering franchises to do the same thing. I'm not against it.
Franchisal freedom, people power. Got it.
Well, this is from friend of the show going on this player empowerment conversation. Player's choice. They had this take on a recent episode. Let's hear them out.
One bad thing has rippled off into a lot. Like, once we got this whole load management crap, then you started seeing a ripple effect of players missing games, consecutively missing games, whether because they got a sprained finger or a sprained shoulder. We see them iced out and dripped out on the sideline more than we see them in a game. And it's like this whole ripple effect. Now it turned into the All-Star game. Oh, we need our bodies to rest. It's like somebody brought it up, and now the whole community just ran with it now. Oh, and I need my body to rest. I'm not going to play in the All-Star game. It's like we are starting to take this business and the game for granted because you still gonna get paid. Regardless of what you do, you still gonna get paid for half your effort. Like Joel Embiid has a historical record of getting paid the most money sitting his ass on the bench. And don't nobody say nothing about it. Everybody is nice about it. Let's stop being nice about this shit. Bro, your ass don't play no games. Give me back my damn money. That's number one. Give me back my money.
Well, they did do that with the 65 game rule, though. To be fair,
but I don't even want to hear about this 65 game because now we got another conversation about let's shorten the quarters, let's shorten the games of the season, let's stay professional. The NBA was founded on 82 games, playing hard every night for the fans. Now we in a jiffy with the fans. Now we fighting with the fans for an all-star game about competing because the conversation has been this player empowerment stuff.
And the All-Star game used to mean something. To your point, Jordan.
Yes,
and the All-Star game used to mean something. It did.
Yes, this stuff has ruined the game and the integrity of basketball with this player empowerment crap.
Man, we done with the 90s. We're done with the 90s. I'm sick of these old niggas, bro. Bro, don't nobody give a fuck about the All-Star no more because there are more important things to fucking talk about. There are more conversations being had about what it means to be great rather than a bunch of niggas voting for some arbitrary shit that people don't even agree on. LaMelo Ball got stiffed out of being a fucking All-Star this year. You want to tell me that this shit matters? They'll just go ahead and make an All-Star replacement, whoever the fuck they want. J-Dub is an All-Star this year, my nigga, just because the team's good. They literally give niggas All-Stars because their team is good. Don't talk to me about no fucking All-Star game. I give it to you. The load managing is kind of crazy. Load managing definitely is kind of crazy. I give you that. But this whole, oh man, be professional. They are being professional. They take care of their goddamn body. Because at the end of the day, if they can't play ball no more, they're not making no money. They can't provide for their families no more. They can't have this generational wealth anymore if they aren't in the league. So yes, I'm glad I'm not a fucking Philly fan because I would hate to sit there and have to defend Embiid missing 40% of the games he's contractually obligated to play. But at the end of the day, it's either that or what? Go back to fucking Cameroon? Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm gonna sit on the bench. What are we talking about?
I'm gonna be honest. I can't say all of them, but most of the people even going to the All-Star game don't care about the All-Star game. Like I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, the amount of real fans that are going to be in that building on Sunday, Saturday, bro, all of them got to pay. Bro, I don't know if y'all seen the tickets, all right? A majority of those tickets will not be from actual NBA fans, bro. All-Star Weekend is a networking event. That is all it is now. Maybe it wasn't back in the day and I wasn't around to actually see that. And I think from the home watcher, there's still a conversation there. But the people actually pulling up to the event, boy, all the motherfuckers are rich ass dudes that got in there for free. Not for free, but like knowing the right person type shit. But
I'll go ahead and say that the All-Star game point, I'm not necessarily a fan of, only because I would argue, and I'm not necessarily Unk here, but I would argue that even back then, the All-Star game was nothing more than just like, oh shit, this shit cool. To like, it's all a cool kids thing. We've tried to fix that because it definitely has dwindled down. I wouldn't necessarily say that it didn't matter more back then, but it never was a situation where I was like, oh my fucking god, I can't, like, you know what I mean? It was the All-Star game. However, I think it'd be dishonest for us to all unanimously agree on this subject for the sheer fact that, while sure, I don't personally believe that the NBA should go full-blown shut up and dribble to the players, I think it's also disgustingly dishonest if we were to sit there and act like it doesn't enable certain behaviors that are just straight up unprofessional. We have James Harden doing the most James, like literally, I almost called it James Harden shit, because wearing fat suits, pretending to be out of shape, and then I don't know where buddy's just on timing again. Woo. And obviously the fat suit thing is hyperbole. Bullshit. It might not be. We have things like certain quotes in the media nowadays where players are just seemingly just giving up all the fucking time, not caring about the sport even. It's so many things with the power of player empowerment that have gotten way too far in the other direction. Unfortunately, the NBA, I believe this entire time, has not found that middle ground or has not found a consistent solution. But I again don't want to say that, like, I think the solution is, all right, owners, you keep stiffing these players' paws if needed anytime that they piss you off because they're not these great talents. At the end of the day, the players are the people that we're paying to see. It's such a weird situation, but yeah, man, I brought that up because I don't want it to be all three of us saying, oh yeah, man, but like niggas low managed because they want to be healthy, and like some of these niggas low managed because they just didn't feel like fucking playing.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's not everybody. Obviously, it's people taking advantage, but that's in any field. There are always gonna be niggas that try to take advantage of shit that's going on. Somebody brought up niggas will take care of their bodies, but it's only 300 pounds. Yeah, the niggas taking advantage. He a Salisbury nigga. We do that. We take advantage, niggas. We manipulate rules. It happens. Everyone isn't doing that though. Everyone isn't Zion and Embiid. There are exceptions to rules. What I will say is, and I'm not going to stick on the All-Star point because this is more than just the All-Star.
Yeah, that was a micro
but
thing.
That was a micro thing. Y'all go back and watch the old All-Star games of the 90s and 2000s. Not a particular one. Just watch highlights of all of them, year by year.
It's just fun.
They don't take every game serious.
That was combating me. I'm like, nigga, why would I lie? I don't give a fuck about y'all. Like,
motherfuckers make you think that every All-Star game was this serious ass East versus West war. No, if the games were close.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say, if the games were close, yes, they would lock in and play hard, kind of how they do now a bit. But for the most part, you had blowouts back then, and if they were blowouts, you know what they were doing? Alley-oop. Self-lob, Allen Iverson, throw a lob to myself, layup. Like, nigga, they were doing the same shit. I'm so sick of these niggas.
This nigga LeBron walked up to Kobe for the guys that said, oh yeah, we all took it seriously. Nigga, LeBron walked up to Kobe with a defensive stance like these. What the fuck are you talking about? What the actual fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, that's what we saying, bro. Chat, like, niggas are chat to chat, but at the end of the day, I'll give you this. Like, the only thing I would give the people that are somehow caping for the All-Star game right now is that, sure, it seems to have somehow gotten worse. Seems like niggas are just walking up and down that motherfucker. Lob. Get back.
Niggas pulling threes. Niggas taking 30 times more threes.
It definitely has gotten worse.
Three-point era.
But don't sit
my
there
God. They took more threes in the three-point era. I guarantee you back in the day there were 12 times as many dunks as it is now. I'm not trying to hear that shit. But I will say, on a serious note, not to just shit on them for talking about the All-Star game, because something that I do agree that he said, Kevin Garnett alluded to it when he was talking about it. It is very unprofessional how a lot of these guys are getting all this money and just aren't playing games. That's some whack ass shit. If there is a situation where you are disgruntled, Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce brought it up. There is one way that it's been handled, and since player empowerment in the last 10 years, that was the right way. And that's how John Wall was when he was on the Rockets. John Wall respectably said, you know what? I'm not feeling it. They said, we're going in a different direction. Just stay home. Just stay home, sit down, still get your money. Just don't be a distraction, and we don't gotta do too much. When the issue I have, It is too many niggas like James Harden and Jimmy Butler. It is too many of those situations happening for my comfort about what this game is, because that is super unprofessional. Dead ass sitting there, and every other day I know what your meeting with Pat Riley was like, and then I gotta see and you posting jokes and shit. You joking with niggas at fucking Foot Locker, and when you do get on the court, Jimmy Butler he takes 3 threes a season. This nigga's taking one-legged threes in the game. Just whatever. 3 ball. Like, come on, bro. Like, that shit's whack. Niggas legit ducking obligations to play ball because you're disgruntled. That is some lame ass shit. And that is some shit that one or two things is gonna happen. They're gonna implement rules and regulations to limit the money niggas can get, or they gonna trade Luka. These are the only 2 things that is gonna happen. They are either gonna start taking money, or y'all black, white, brown, yellow, green asses is getting moved.
Well, let's go ahead and play KG's take, because I do think he had one of the best takes on this player empowerment stuff. So
you open up for all this right here, bro. This is how non-guarantees are going to come into our league right here for shit like this. We fucking fought our ass off through 5 and 6 goddamn lockouts to get to a point where there's where we protect the integrity of the talent. And then that talent has a responsibility to be professional, come in here and do your fucking job. You think I like Glenn Taylor? You think I like that motherfucker? No. Nah, you think Paul liked Witt at one point when they weren't seeing eye to eye? We came in, we did our fucking jobs, you got paid, and you went home. You go home, soon as you get opportunity to change that, you change it. But bro, I ain't finna come in here, make a mockery, one, be a distraction to the other guys in here. Right. Because, bro, that's what you're doing. You know what? John Wall did the perfect thing. When Houston and John Wall didn't see eye to eye, they both sat down and said, look, this is what we finna do. You go home, young fella. Go do what you gotta do, work on your business, do what you do. Don't be a distraction. John Wall was out for 2 years. He was with Houston Rockets for 2 years. You never saw him around. You never saw him on the bench. He wasn't a distraction. Never heard none of that, right? Right. Man, he dissolved, bro. He got paid those 2 years some real money. You didn't hear none of that. He wasn't in no narrative. Right. Bro, this could have went a whole nother way. Right. You feel what I'm saying? And Pat, both sides could have actually squashed all of this. But this is a message. This is a message not only to the league, but this is a message between upstairs and the power up players. Right. James Harden was.
And I think this right here is very powerful, specifically coming from KG, because one, he is not a Charles Barkley type dude that's just shitting on the new players. He's a very progressive guy when it comes to showing love to the new age stars. And also when it comes to player empowerment, like he just said, like KG was a part of that movement. He was a part of the changes that happened in the league so that player empowerment can be what it is right now. But, you know, a lot of things in life are a pendulum. If you swing too far one way, hey, there's going to be a counter push just as strong. And I think now, I don't know if they realize it, but even just how NBA players talk about talking to athletes in other leagues, other athletes in other leagues literally like are jealous of NBA players having fully guaranteed contracts. Because for my understanding, and y'all the NFL guys, in the NFL, that's not normal. Like to get a $120, $300 million contract fully guaranteed after you sign the dotted line is insane. Insane. So
I'll even give you a better example of what it's like in the NFL. Saquon Barkley, arguably the best running back in football right now, is making the same amount a year.
Like 10 mil?
As the 7th man on the Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I got that demo. I think it was like Paolo talking about it.
Yeah. The best running back in the NFL gets the same amount annually as the nigga who's behind Cole Anthony on the Magic.
Yeah, the NFL is literally like the conversations around contracts with the NFL is one, what does guaranteed, like what is guaranteed? Like they fiend for that heavily. And then two, nowadays it's like how much are owners willing to spend on certain positions. Like the NFL will have conversations that the NBA ain't even talking about. Like, yo, imagine if the NBA was on some shit like, yo, do centers even matter? Yo, do I even need a point guard? That's where the NFL is. So, yeah, no, it's pretty fucking drastic. And I think all of this is solved if all players just Now, I'm not saying shut up and dribble, shut up and throw, or anything like that. I don't want a league like that. But I do believe everybody could be professional. That is a bare minimum requirement in a profession. That's about it.
With that being said, let's go ahead and read some super chats, man. We are extremely late on these super chats.
Apologies, chat.
Apologies. We're catching up though, and send some more. Because Droopy just said $100. Hold on.
Give me another 78th reason to be happy today.
Droopy for $100 says we got Luka. Sage, go full LA Knight on them.
Look, don't even worry about it, my brother. You know, usually I would look at something like that and call it cringe, but hey, man.
Let me talk to you.
You see, the thing about Luka Doncic, you know, we're sitting there talking about LeBron James, LeBronny James, Gloria James, Mariah James. Nah. We don't need to talk about any of those motherfucking Jameses in there. Meet the Jameses and meet the Currys. Get his ass out in Golden State. Cause I don't give a damn. There's only one face in LA, and it ain't Kendrick Lamar. It's Luka Doncic. What everybody's saying, he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. W wrestling shit. Abdul for $5. You know a trade is crazy when people out the NBA community talks about it like Moist Critical. You know what's crazy? I was just looking at my homepage just now. Young Don is live streaming right now talking about the Luka trade. I think that I made this comparison earlier.
Trade, bro.
I said this is like the NBA version of the Kendrick Drake beef. On some like, there's only a few things that happen in certain niches where like other niches are like, can you explain this in terms? And I see so many videos over the last like day for my girlies out there who don't know what's happening in the NBA. This is what it is in girly terms. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I'm explaining this in gaming terms. I'm explaining this in League of Legends terms. What the fuck? Okay.
League of Legends.
League of Legends is crazy. Nah, I might have seen one that you was talking about. Then they was like, all right, for my sisters out there, it's like if Beyonce got traded from Destiny's Child to TLC.
So TLC for Chili.
Yeah, TLC for Chili.
Yeah, I seen that.
Like,
The first comment I seen,
but
the first comment I seen, damn, she kind of cooked. I'm like, all right, buddy. She not gonna fuck, little bro.
Nah, yeah, it's so many. It is that crazy. Shout out to them. But like, I seen Gil's Arena had 85 bands in they shit. So like, everybody putting up career highs today, bro.
I seen.
Oh yeah. They're Sage. I want you to tell me what you think their career high was before this day.
Probably like career high,
Yeah.
85, probably 50s, probably somewhere.
You're close. It was 40.
Damn.
So this Luka trade doubled.
Oh my God, he's making careers. He's giving Gil his third career. Just talk about Luke all day. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, I think Low had his biggest stream too. We've had our biggest stream in a minute, so everyone is getting the stimulus boost. Domo, how many did you pull during your stream?
I peaked at like 500-600.
Yeah.
First time since the beef streams. I ain't gonna lie.
And that's with Luka not on the thumbnail. I ain't gonna lie. That was your only mistake.
That was my 80th time using that same thumbnail. I could have pulled 1,000 if I did it the right way.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, let's keep reading. This is from Emmanuel Chicas for $5. Sage, how does it feel that we the Lakers actually work? Because you hated that shit till now.
Yeah. So that was a good question. I was considering somebody was gonna ask me that. So we're the Lakers shit. Don't get me wrong. It's still stupid to have said ignorance, but boy, oh boy, when it works, thank you. And furthermore, I don't think this is a we're the Lakers situation. I think this is a why not ask him? The worst he gonna do is hang up. How many assets was on the Mavericks for the Lakers to realistically get anyway? Unless you're like a major, he might not still be there, so maybe my casual's coming out. Unless like you're a major stan of Daniel Gafford or some shit, you weren't getting Lively, you weren't getting Kyrie, and you thought you weren't getting Luka. So fine. If this was hey, if we don't get Luka, block my number shit. Okay, hey, do you have Luka? Oh shit, you do? Bet. So now I don't even think this is a weird the Lakers thing. I think another message to this is all GMs need to make the phone call.
To the Mavs specifically, because I said it multiple times earlier. Boy, Nico is sweet. Like you can, hey, the play right now. You said defense wins championships, right? Now I know you got Kyrie and Clay in the backcourt. How about Drew Holiday?
Yeah, Alex
Hold
Caruso for you, right?
Yeah, we got Mike Conley for you. Hold on, defense does what you are right. You are right.
You know what? Hey, you really on focus on them 3 years? Let me get a couple future first for Lonzo Ball.
Derek Lively, does he fit your timeline? I don't
think Derek Lively really that good of a shot blocker.
If I'm the Timberwolves, he want defense. Boy, do I got a
name
do
for
I got
you?
a guy for you? Who do you
Matter
want?
of fact, if I'm the Lakers, I'm calling back Derek.
I was gonna say.
Yo, Derek's 19. I don't think he fits your timeline. How
Van
about
Smith?
Rui? Hold on. Rui's like 28 now. Hold on. Like, come on,
Fuck
bro.
that. You want Vando? That's all defense. Nothing but defense.
Listen,
right there.
you Vando and DFS for Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie and wait. Vando, DFS, and a first. The other first that we talked you out of. The other first. Let's put that back in there. You give us Kyrie.
There ain't, but there is a fire sale in Dallas. All right. That's all y'all need to know. All right. Let's speed run through these next couple ones. Milan for €2. Says he's gonna have an all-time Glaze pod. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Super Psy for $5. Jackson Hayes at the 5 really came full circle.
Oh shit, it did. Oh my god.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's terrifying. Yeah, we definitely need to fix that, but that's funny.
PK for $5. Silver is bringing back NBA rivals. Imagine another Luka Tatum finals. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. All those NBA rating conversations out the window now. To me,
they saved it. That's
the face of the league conversation out to me. I ain't gonna lie. Shit is figured out. It's Luka and Vic.
Put Luka in LA.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, shit.
Man, hindsight is 2020 because everybody could play. Oh my God, you need an American-led player. What if you don't speak English? Niggas was learning Mandarin for TikTok. I promise you, we'll learn Slovenian for Luka. We'll learn Greek for Giannis, buddy. I promise.
Also, the numbers like Luka's posts were pulling was fucking crazy. He had like 630,000 likes on his like. Those are crazy numbers.
Yeah, you can't like to be fair for the try hard, smelly, stinky fans that were like, see, I told you. No, you didn't tell anybody anything. Nobody could have fathomed that a Giannis, a Jokic, a Luka, a Wemby would have went to an Los Angeles Lakers, which respects all the other teams in the league, but let's be blunt. Maybe the Knicks fucking with that. It's like the team with honestly the player because everybody fuck with Luka outside of like every player got haters, but everybody typically fucks with Luka. It was.
I'm about to explain this in rap terms. This is like Drake signing the Young Money right before Lil Wayne goes to jail. Y'all know what happened then, buddy? Six God.
Who's singing on
Six. That nigga turned into a megastar. That nigga said, Young Money, I'ma snatch all Lil Wayne fans. Now I'm the star. Luka is going to a formerly LeBron-led Lakers. And now, with the star that he already is, LeBron is just going to hand over the keys. Oh my, Luka's about to be so goddamn huge. Oh my God.
In wrestling fan terms, Luka is over. There's no pause. My glorious. You think my goat? Never mind. I mean, I ain't say what I was gonna say, man. It's a
all right. Let's go. We got to speed run these. There's a lot of super chats. Kevin for $5. You guys seem really excited to see De'Aaron Fox play with Wemby. Hey, listen, brother.
I feel
are
bad.
we gonna talk about it? We'll see. We're already at the 2-hour mark. We got another topic to talk about. We'll see, buddy. All right, this topic's already pushing it. Okay. God. Mexican JJ Redick for $5. I'd watch my family die 7 times over if it meant I got to relive the day Luka became a Laker.
That is literally the joy that entered my body, man.
Yeah, until you hopped on this pod. Negative Nancy. Lowe's left butt cheek for $2. Luka was perfect. Luka was ours, and now he's gone. That's tough.
Hey,
Damn, man,
Dallas refugee, welcome to the family. Go ahead, come on.
Yeah, I am
I'm
welcoming
signing
Luka
all
fan.
applications. Hey, y'all got 48 hours, nigga. After 48, I'm rejecting everything. Right now, 100% approval rate for the next 48. Y'all better flood the streets, nigga.
All right, Breezy for €2. LBJ, player option 2 years, 50 mil, plus Miles Turner and Ingram free agency. Okay.
Not care.
Yeah. Anthony B for $10, free Big O. Chat, spam free Big O. And also like the stream if you haven't already, man. Like the stream.
Yeah, a lot of you haven't. I don't even need to talk about that. But yeah, yeah, if you guys want to see peak Luka satisfaction, like the video.
David Smooth for $5. Luka to the Lakers as a Lakers fan. I'm happy. And Jay won the Royal Rumble. Free Omar.
Man, that is crazy. We'll probably talk about that on TSL stream.
Yeah. Droopy for $5. B Souls are your top 5 black men of all time. Still LeBron, Drake, Kendrick, MLK, and Nipsey Hussle. Also, happy Black History Month. I think so. The order might have changed, but I think so. Love Raffy for he became a member. My bad. He became a member.
Tight shit, appreciate it.
Glowzak has been a member for 3 months. He says all you gotta do is take Nico for coffee and he giving it up. Pause.
Hell yeah.
He the neighborhood headhunter. Hashtag free the big O. JKP for $5. It's Black History Month. Shout out to the black FBI agent that said, how about we get some Don Julio and put it in the chicken? Jesus fuck.
Fuck that. It's Black History Month. Shout out to the first black man that said, you know what go great with these wings? A honey pack.
Is it fucked up that I could order chicken today?
Abdu for $5. Omar was getting too big too fast. They had to nerf him. Hashtag free Omar.
Okay, the pause is needed. The pause was definitely needed, my brother.
Absolutely. AK for $2. I was gone. Luka brought me back. Bucks GM his ass. Nobody care about the Bucks right now. Come on.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not gonna lie. We want Giannis out.
Yeah. Rock has become a member for 11 months. As a Boston native, I am livid over this Luka shit. You telling me we gotta go against Tubbs in the finals again, but with a chip on his shoulder? Man, you scared? Come on, bruh.
Oh,
Luka and LeBron?
Oh, you should be.
I'll be
Oh, you
scared.
should
I'll
be.
be petrified.
Don't let us actually like be scary good on offense. Because I understand we can't guard nobody, but don't let that offense work way better than we both thinking it will. Oh fuck.
I'm gonna have a hard time deciding which side to choose. I'm kidding. I'm still gonna be offensive.
I'm about to say crazy.
Oh, you're talking about yourself. All right.
Yeah, I'm about to say it, man.
I'm on Team Luka.
Asian Moon for $20. Y'all accepting Mav fan in LA?
Yeah, absolutely.
For the next 48 hours, I am.
Absolutely.
Steven, Big Steve Gaming, you're so right, Sage. How dare I downplay the greatest day in human history? The day my glorious Slovenian king became a Laker can never be downplayed.
Thank you for correcting yourself.
David Stern is turning in his grave right now.
Y'all sent in a lot of super chats. Appreciate y'all,
Yeah,
man.
I'm about to say, ain't no complaints. I understand y'all trying to check off a couple videos, but we already got like fucking. You'll be fine.
Yeah. JKP for $5. Sage got Kobe. Sage got Kobe to LeBron to Luka. Some organizations just live in paradise, but I'm not gonna deny I'm not gonna deny my glorious King Luka greatness. Lakers in 4.
You know it's crazy, man. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't even necessarily a LeBron guy. I take him, but I wasn't even necessarily a LeBron guy, and I was fearful other LeBron fans invading my fucking franchise. But Luka, oh, that's ecstasy.
My granddad watched the Kareem trade. My uncle watched the Shaq trade. I watched the AD trade. And my daughter seen the Luka trade. It runs in the family, nigga. Yeah, come on now.
Emmanuel Chicas for $5. Nah, you're joking, right? Rob Pelinka when Nico proposed a trade. That is funny. Like the way Nico said the story, I could just imagine Rob Pelinka literally like shaking like internally. Feel like, oh my God, I'm about to finesse the fuck out of this trade. Oh my God, bro. Because literally listen to how they've been talking. It sounded like Rob convinced Nico that AD was the biggest trade piece in this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was the nexus of this trade instead of Luka. Like, oh, you are yeah, you're actually getting a lot by getting AD, which he is, but he is not the fucking focal point of this trade. I'm sorry.
I'm happy people aren't downplaying AD. If anything, I'm upset at the AD haters now dick sucking AD because it's kind of like, oh,
Yeah, Charles Barkley.
that's crazy.
Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I'm like,
Charles,
that's fucking
Chuck.
now AD's French 5. Now AD was the real best player in LA. Oh, that's fucking.
Hey, and
ironic.
now there's so many question marks with Luka now, huh? Hey,
Uh-huh.
crazy how when a nigga become a Laker,
I'm telling you, like this kind
red
of
flags
fucking
everywhere.
wild, huh? Now everybody's like, well, what if Luka he gets fat and then he's like worse than fuck SJ for real? And shut up, bro.
Rock for $5. Oh, where is Big O? No glaze. Positive needed.
Wait,
He's suspended, man.
He quit.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. JKP for $5. Defense wins championships. His conditioning is an issue. AD can help us win now and in the future. He's 32 and injury prone. So is Kyrie. Yep.
Basically.
Timo for $5. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right, Timo for $5. Lakers fans will look you in the face and say the NBA is rigged against them when shit like this keeps happening.
It's a yin yang thing going on, man. Because then we'll be the same franchise where D'Lo, Rui can't go for but 3/3 type shit. It's a yin yang thing. It's a
Nigga, we just got Luka. That means we're not gonna be able to trade for a motherfucking thing for the next 4 years. Nigga, what?
Y'all might be able to, because he's not signing to the Supermax, like Lo said. So y'all low-key got him on a discount.
And then with the money that we save, we're gonna try to sign every star. You know, I don't really like to speak Slovenian. And then we're gonna end up signing fucking Bronny James to a max or some dumb shit. Watch.
JKP for $10. Nas Age. Talk about everyone else Luka's meat hasn't left my mouth since that game winner against the Clippers. Pause if needed. Oh my god. Freak ass.
Well, the pause is needed, but I can understand, my brother.
Droopy for $5. Is the Lakers becoming an all-white team like the old days?
Oh wow.
History repeats itself.
Shit. My glorious king. I don't see color.
All right, couple more. Big Steve Gaming for $20. Appreciate you. All love and thanks to Anthony Davis, but you ain't my glorious king Luka. All love to your future endeavors, but we got Luka. I don't give a fuck if he's 270. He gonna drop 35, 10, and 10 on the league because y'all made him mad. Luka.
In 2018, if niggas would have told me you were gonna trade Lonzo, Ingram, Josh Hart, and Larry Nance for a championship and Luka, I would have said, boy, don't get me excited like that. What are you talking about? What?
Man.
Oh my god.
That one was early too on the Luka shit. Bertleton for $5. What y'all think about the luxury cap / relocation angle? Who's relocating?
What? Confusion. Apologies.
I don't know that angle. JKP for $10. There are 5 teams in the West that beat the Mavs in a 7-game series. And with the West being young, the Mavs window is this year and possibly next year. After that, fall-offs are 2 34 years old. After that, fall-offs of 2 34-year-olds. You are completely correct.
He's not correct. We're literally living in an NBA where how many players that are like top 20, top 15 are 35 plus right now?
Yeah, I need to see more sample sizes, but I personally feel like
if they stay healthy. Now, if their bodies break down, But healthy, I think Kyrie and AD, their games age pretty damn well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like LeBron, KD, and Steph have low-key spoiled us in terms of like insane longevity. Like to the point where now Steph is slowing down and everyone's like, "Oh, but you were top 3 last season. Do it again." Like, "Oh my God, you have to fall off at some point." And the fact that he just fell off before LeBron fell off, like, damn, like, fuck. But let's see. Smiley face for $2. My theory is Luka is a gambling addict.
Jay your go. Okay.
Jay Greedo for $2. Best Braun Luka duo name. I've been saying Luka so much. Jesus fuck.
Luka Doncic.
The Don.
I don't give a fuck about this.
Go and Goater, nigga. Go and Goater.
Coda Dice for $5. Rui, Shake Milton, or Dalton. Maybe some second rounders for Jakob Poeltl. Is that the solution?
I don't want him. I've seen y'all talk about him. I don't want him or Jonas.
Burlington Mercier for $2. Onyeka from Hawks for C, or do I not know ball?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah. Big Steve Gaming for $5. That new Souls and Sage vid finna be goated. I ain't gonna lie, Sage. I had an itch when all this shit happened. I had an itch.
About it. I think we both thought about it. I didn't hit. If there was a text that would have flown, maybe it would have happened. Maybe it would have been a stream. The world may never know. But I did.
We here now. We here now, bro. Red Columns for $5. Former Kings fan here just wanted to say, second I seen the trade, I knew Sold was having the best day of his life. Feels like I'm high as fuck. I am. And then for $2, former Kings fan here, I'm moving to SA. On God. San Diego? What was that?
I feel like they
Antonio.
both were tight.
Oh.
You said Kings fan.
I hope it was San Antonio.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. I'm about to say. Salty for $2. Miles Turner didn't play. Rob for GM of the year. And two more. Asian Moon for $5. Y'all talking about the trade this, trade that. Luka gonna make Hayes look like prime AD and Kenneth look like prime Clay.
I'm about to say, yeah, we don't know the true talents of these players.
Not even that. When Christian Wood come back, Christian Wood a 20-point per game guy. I'm just saying. When Christian Wood come back, where's Christian Coloco? What? Like, put some. Hey man, we got a couple 7-footers. Let them run wild.
And last one for now, Zoe Almighty for $2. Doesn't matter. Grizzlies in 5. Oh, brother.
Get that bullshit out of here.
All right, yeah, come on. Let's just
All right, let's move on. Let's move on, man, to the non-basketball shits. All right, shout out to the Spurs for getting De'Aaron. All right, that's all we have on that.
And not give it up to young core, because the young core is untouchable, Sage. Untouchable, Sage. I know we want to move on to the non-ball, but I'm gonna get my fucking victory lap off.
That's not a victory lap. The Kings are stupid.
Oh, now everybody's stupid.
No one just wanted to touch them. That was all. They wasn't untouchable.
The Kings are hilariously dumb. That's the problem with.
Hey, Devin Vassell, Steven Castle, Keldon Johnson, or Zach LaVine.
And don't get it wrong, Zach hooping, but my brother.
Hey man, shout out to the Spurs. The untouchables don't get touched.
Yeah, give it a season.
We were supposed to talk about this trade changed the definition of untouchable, but that's for another pod, man. That's for another pod. Did y'all watch the Grammys?
No.
No.
I watched that shit in full. I ain't gonna lie. Did y'all see like any recaps of it? Any, you know what I'm saying? There were hella tweets flying out.
Yeah, I've seen hella tweets. I've seen a lot of the Castanet stuff, and obviously, that guy on the West Coast just went in every category because he had to talk about the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I do want to ask y'all, do y'all know enough to give y'all like biggest winners of the night?
If I see the results, yeah, that's not that hard. It's a fucking Grammy Award.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. I was watching it, and there wasn't much variety in like who won the awards. Like, I ain't gonna lie, there was like a handful of artists that really like took over the night. Kendrick obviously is one, swept all of the categories he was in. That was fucking insane. Sabrina Carpenter went crazy. Chaperone went crazy. Beyonce won Album of the Year. That was her first Album of the Year, and I think she won another award. But there was a lot of Beyonce talk that night. Outside of that, there's a couple other. Billie Eilish was all over the awards as well. So I would say those are the biggest winners. But another one, because you know you're in the content world, Kai Cenat was one of the biggest winners of the night, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Absolutely. Another person I felt like not getting the recognition she deserves for winning. Doechii. Shout out Doechii.
Oh yeah, Doechii. Yeah.
Did she not win rap album of the year? Hip hop.
Yeah, she won rap album of the year. She also had one of like the best performances of the night. And I think did she win new artist of the year? Something along the Doechii was another one of those names that was just like repeatedly mentioned throughout the night.
Shout out to her. She definitely deserves it. One of the illest female rappers right now that doesn't get enough credit or enough recognition that she deserves. That's one. Obviously Kendrick is the biggest winner. Not even just of the night. Man, 2024. that might be the biggest one of the decade. Honestly, I don't know what could happen for the rest of the 2020s. That shit's crazy. Yeah, second in the rap world, that's the big. This might be the biggest winner of the decade. But yeah, Constant by far. For me, running more victory laps. Put to bed the notion that content creators aren't more of celebrities than a lot of these other niggas, athletes and D-list, C-list rappers. Yeah, nigga, the top 1% of content creators, they are bigger than a lot of the top 1% in other fields, in my opinion.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to. If we're gonna have that conversation, that's where it is. I can fully understand that we are not talking about. Excuse me, we're not talking about like the fucking just people that pull like 5,000 even per se. I don't have a name to mind right now. We're not talking about people even lower than that, right? Like, why the fuck would you be talking about the TSSH of the world? However, when we're talking about like the Kais, the Speeds, I remember vividly a couple years back, and maybe it was correct a couple years back, but I remember vividly Souls got killed, and depending on the name, I got killed depending on the name. My boy Big O, free O, by the way. And my man's Domo got killed for like Little Baby versus Kai or things like that. Like, oh, you niggas out of touch. How would you even mention them in the same conversation? Well, my nigga, at this point, we have not one, but in a time span of a week, $2 billion like events organizations want to work with this nigga Kai. Like, I know I have the belt here. I obviously fucks with the shit. But that ass serious, the WWE wanting to give these streamer niggas not one event, but two, let alone have Speed canonically be in the Royal Rumble is crazy. Those spots go to the celebrity all the time. Like, they have those gimmicks all the time. And they treated Speed kinder than they have, unironically, some of the names we mentioned, because I know Tyrese Halliburton was there. A couple of UFC fighters have been on SmackDown as of late, and they treated fucking Speed like he was royalty. They gave him like 3 different promos and had him enter the match and get one of the craziest spots in wrestling history if you're a wrestling fan. Because that spear, the nigga Braun ran all 22 miles an hour, by the way. So it's so fucking wild that there's a portion of people always that are gonna have these conversations on the streaming shit is just always gonna have a level that it can't hit. It's over. That they have officially hit the A-list celebrity possibility. If you think it is just Kai and just Speed, that's fine. But the idea that they cannot be on that tier is literally just dead.
Yeah, I think one is really big that the WWE allowed Speed and Kai to stream as well. I think that can't be lost. For them to greenlight them being able to stream this big ass event, that is absolutely wild. And to your point, I do think right now the amount of streamers and content creators that can say they are A-list celebrities is still very, very handful, right? It's Kai, it's Speed. I'm gonna throw Aiden in there. Max is on the threshold, probably will be there at the end of the year. I ain't gonna lie. Outside of that, maybe there's some Spanish streamers that I don't know about. But outside of that, I don't think anyone else can really say they're A-list. Do y'all disagree with that? Because I think it really stops at that list.
I'll be fair and say that it's just the two. I'll be fair and probably say that Aiden isn't, as like Kai or Speed or whatever. I think that's perfectly fine. But
I think Aiden is, Brian.
I think Aiden's up there.
Aiden was doing some crazy shit this weekend.
If you think so, that's fine. I can get with that. But I think I'm just against the idea that like it's still this hard cap of hard caps or whatever. Like I think that's just at this point it's not even like an opinion. It's just objectively not true. Like you're just objectively telling lies. Again, the idea. Think about it this way, Chad. If you found somebody in the crowd randomly streaming a live WWE event, let alone the Royal Rumble, they would be cooked in 10 minutes tops. They are so invested into the partnership with these two people that they told them to not only stream things backstage where, hell, a surprise entrant could have just walked across the camera and fucked all things over. They're so invested in keeping PR with these two that they allowed them to be a way to access the product. That is insane.
Can I ask, is the question just streamers or content creators in general?
Content creators in general.
Mr. Beast is on the list.
Yep.
I think the Paul brothers are on the list because there is no Kai in WWE without the Paul brothers. Well, without
That's fair.
Logan Paul.
Absolutely.
Without the
Logan
contribution
Paul.
of Logan Paul. So the Paul brothers, they're also on the list. And from there, off the top of my head, I will say that's it. But I wouldn't be surprised if there were probably 3 other people we're just not thinking about that it would make sense. But it's a small list. It's not a huge list of content creators that could be on that level, but it definitely is more than 3. I will say
don't.
KSI as well. KSI, I think he's on that level as well.
I think we
in my
brought in
opinion.
the list, but that's just me. Either way, and it's not even necessarily disrespectful to all the other names. I'm just thinking that I think it's a level to this thing. Not that they're not on not that they're not in the creator sphere on that level, but I think when we're talking about expanding beyond the creator sphere, I think that's where the level is. But I mean, agree to disagree.
Wait, which names do you? Which names
I think
do you feel
it's
is
just Kai and
expanded?
Speed. I think it's
You
just
don't
Kai
think
and Speed.
you don't think the Paul brothers are?
I think the Paul brothers
expanded
are.
beyond content creation. You don't think the Paul brothers are up there?
I think the Paul brothers are like very much big time, but I wouldn't say they like hold merit in terms of like overall fame, like a Kai Cenat or Speed. I would say.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen the motherfuckers that pulled up to that Jake Paul fight. Nah, he's up there.
Yeah. It's a conversation. And again, if you disagree, I'm not gonna cry about it. I do not care about Kai and Speed's clout that badly.
No.
That's just where I'm
I would
at.
just say there is no Speed at that WWE event if Logan Paul didn't.
Oh
Get
yeah,
his
he
foot in the
definitely
door.
was first. Absolutely.
Not even him being first. The reason Speed is connected with the WWE is because of Logan Paul with the whole Prime shit. So
Logan Paul, fuck that down. I'll boost your argument. Logan Paul was United States champion for 100 days. It's canonic. It is a fact that Logan Paul is one of like not all time U.S. champions, but he is like legitimately in terms of just the raw stats. He's definitely not a mid U.S. champ. They gave that boy the belt. Jake Paul broke Netflix. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna sit there and really die on this hill. If y'all are objectively right, cool. But
I think the thing that made this weekend special is like just the proof that Kai can be in the same room of the ilks of like a Billie Eilish, a Taylor Swift, Jay-Z, and I'm not saying he's like big as the names I'm saying, but like he's not like a pipsqueak. You know what I'm saying? Like people actually respected him at the Grammys. He was recognized by name on a first name basis by a lot of the biggest, most popular, most famous people in the world. And I think that's big. I think that's big. I think there was a point in time, chat, where content creation was viewed as a stepping stone to becoming more famous. You know what I'm saying? Like it was never the end goal for a King Batch to become a content creator. Like he used content creator to take that next step as an actor or as a comedian. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now, with how poppin' Kai is, with how poppin' Max is, this is the end. You know, like you don't have to advance your career to become an actor. You don't have to advance your career to become a musician or an artist. Like the clout and the fame that you're looking for, I don't think you're gonna get it if you're just looking for clout and fame. But that's another conversation. But like, this is the end. You know what I'm saying? That I don't think I could have said that 4 or 5 years ago. You don't need a level up from what you can be as a content creator. So
yeah, my dad, my parents actually, let me not even just say that. My dad was more open-minded with me doing this content shit earlier. Fair enough, but they both supported me the entire time. And my mom's did like extensive research on the shit. She even started like not watching YouTube because she enjoyed it. She's definitely more of a traditional TV person, but she like took her time out to make sure that like her son wasn't fucking up. And I knew this shit had a chance because, again, I'm gonna glaze my mom's, y'all, not in that way, but like I think my mom's pretty smart. And she was like, "Oh, this, okay, you know what? I'm not mad that you got a degree, but you're still doing this." Or my bad, let me get that wrong. She told me to still get my degree, but continue doing this because she kind of seen that it was like possible. She kind of seen that like, oh my God, this whole streaming thing. I don't understand 5 things about it, but like. It's changing lives out here. She's seen, now granted, I don't know how much it necessarily needed to be impressive to her. You know, maybe all she saw was buying cribs and cars, right? Maybe that's all it took. Maybe all it took was she seen that I was actually making funds. But whatever she did, she just fully at some point seen the potential in this thing. And if that generation can see the potential, and those generation of celebrities can even acknowledge this generation of the streamers and not little bro them, as Bezos was mentioning, the idea that Snoop Dogg is just cooling it with Kai Cenat, dog, that is telling of, hey, bro, even the unks, the moms, and the dads are like, oh, well, that's just the way the world is now. So y'all got to adapt, bro.
I will say, watching Kai stream yesterday, though, that wasn't everyone at the event. I ain't gonna lie, there were a couple of names that like saw Kai and like they were trying to little bro him on. So I'm like, man, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? I think, and this the one that really surprised me. But in hindsight, it may not. Like, did y'all see Kanye's reaction to meeting Kai?
I seen him walk right by him, and I said, "That's my goat."
But
I didn't even know. But I didn't.
No, because the thing that's just interesting, and I'll try to pull it up right now, is like apparently they've been talking behind the scenes on like collaborating and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if we're talking like that behind the scenes and I see you in person, mind you, like everyone knows Kai's streaming this. Like, am I just gonna like brush by you? Like I never met you. Like that was weird to me. I don't know.
Ben had like experiences with the fuck. I'm trying to remember. Kai tried some clothes, I want to say.
Yeah, but apparently they squashed that already going into this.
Yeah, I don't know. Ball
claimed it. Souls. Come on, man. This is a LaMelo Ball. This is LaMelo Ball situation all over again, man. I don't run that account. I don't run that number. That phone you texting, that's the manager, buddy. That's not me.
And to be fair, chat, fair enough. I gotta be the simple guy here. It is also Kanye.
Is that a GTA car? What the fuck?
All right, let's go watch this.
Oh my God. Oh, he's right there. 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 He's right there.
That ain't crazy. Like we would.
I mean, that's
if the argument to me, like if your argument is I was like, you know, you wasn't really texting Kanye, then I guess. But like I've been talking to you behind the scenes. You see me right here. You like
that's tough.
Acting like I'm not there.
Yeah, I think Domo being a little smart. That's tough. Absolutely.
I don't think this is tough. This is reality, nigga. Kanye crazy as hell. He probably don't remember texting fucking Kai. Like, in all honesty, he probably doesn't remember it. Or that nigga had somewhere he had to fucking be. I hear people getting his attention and he's like obviously walking to a destination. Nigga probably gotta be somewhere. I don't got time to dap up this little monkey with dreads.
Here he go.
That's not what I said earlier, but what I did say was I did have to think like it is Kanye, so it's just like out of character, maybe not. But let's just watch this.
How you doing, Yay? Yay, what's going on, broski? Good? Nice seeing you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll see you tonight. I say less.
Either that, he really don't run.
This is 100% Kai fault.
Yeah, one or two. That's easy.
Kai fault? What you mean?
This is Kai fault. Yeah. When I tell you exactly what I mean. When we seen T-Pain, Sage, hey, T-Pain, what's good, gang? Hey, listen. Hey, I know you got a lot going on. Let me get this picture. You press the issue, initiate what the fuck you want to talk about. That nigga Kai, hi, Mr. Ye. Hi. See you tonight.
Hey, man. By the way, I didn't bully T-Pain.
You don't want to talk to Kanye, nigga. You don't want to talk to Ye. You don't want to be acknowledged, nigga. You want to get little bro doing shit like that. What are we talking? Hi, Mr. Ye. Hi.
So you're trying to say, to put it in the children's terms, you're saying that Kai got or-diffed?
He didn't get or-diffed. I guess he got or-diffed. Nigga got starstruck. The nigga didn't. He literally said, hey, 3 times, and then I'll see you tonight. The fuck is Kanye supposed to do with that? Kanye supposed to glaze this nigga? Oh my God. Mr. Cenat, this is a billionaire, nigga. You better come talking about money, talking about business, or come talking like you got it, nigga. What is you? Hi, Mr. Ye.
But isn't it counterintuitive just to pull a well actually here? Isn't it counterintuitive if Kai were to be fanned out for Kanye West? Wouldn't that then symbolize that, hey, there's still a tier above, you know, type shit? But then again, Kanye, you could argue.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You cooking Sage. Obviously, Kai ain't on that goddamn level. I don't know what to tell you. Kai's he's not as big as he think.
Nah, I do think certain names in this. Obviously, I don't think Kai Cenat's the biggest name on the fucking planet. But like, and Kanye could be one of those names that are just like, you know.
Yeah.
On the way. Yo, chat, this is the rollout, chat. This is the rollout, chat. Chat, this is the rollout. Chat, this is literally the rollout, chat. Nigga said, shut the fuck up. Nigga said, I'm on the way.
Yeah, I mean, my overarching point is that like there's still a little bit to go. Like there is still a gap. Like is what I'm saying. Like I understand like motherfuckers are saying in the chat like that we glazing Kai or whatever. Some people like I think Taylor Swift was trying to snub him. It might just be like Taylor Swift don't know Kai type shit. I don't know, but
I could see Taylor Swift not knowing who the fuck Kai is. I can see that. But then again, that's kind of just like, what do you watch for your entertainment?
Yeah, I think Miley Cyrus is also like snubbing him. I seen a couple of tweets like that too.
That nigga literally walked up to her when she was getting interviewed or taking pictures. Nigga just sitting there. I came in like a wrecking ball. Like, nigga, yo, weird ass. I would have snubbed you too. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I need the context.
If you find the clip, so that nigga didn't just walk up to Miley like, oh, what's good, Miley? No, that nigga dead ass. He was standing behind a group of people trying to get through niggas. You know he's short, so he going through niggas' arms, and then he just, I came in like a rat. I seen the clip. They didn't snub him. This nigga's I'm not gonna say he's weird, but in certain situations,
here you go. You trying to get off. All right, hold on. Let's see the footage. I
came in like a. I came in like a wrecking ball. Sure, really. Right here. Yeah, nice to meet you.
You dragged the definition of snubbing then. I wouldn't call that snubbing. I don't call that low, bro.
Yeah.
What the hell happened to Domo's audio?
Oh shit. Oh, I was muted. My fault. I don't think he got snubbed. I think the nigga was acting fan the fuck out and she treated him like a fan. Oh, you want a picture? Cool. Boom. I got somewhere to go. Yeah. The nigga treated Kanye like a fan. If Kanye hit this motherfucking phone, if me and Kanye talking on this phone for days, nigga, I see him. Hey, yo, yay! My God, what's cracking? We've been talking, gang. I know you know me. I'ma act like you know me. And if you don't, if you pull that shit, then I got a clip. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Kanye a dick. This nigga been texting me for 3 weeks, and now he went out like him. I'd have went crazy. I want DDG on him.
I'm gonna be blunt. I don't even think that this is like a situation where Kai looking weird as Domo is very much pushing. But I mean, that's possible, but I don't even think it's that case. Nigga, they're at the Grammys. These niggas busy as hell. That's what I think it is, to be very honest. Like, even if you want to pull a two things can be true thing, fine. But that's really what I think it is. These niggas busy as shit. They ain't got time to sit there and wave to the chat and then sit there, pose up for 20 seconds. No, she had somewhere to go. Kanye was in the street. He really had somewhere to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just don't have time to do what optimally would be seen as acceptable on the chat, because if a streamer puts a camera in your face, a W guest is a person that entertains that. But
let me make it clear, because people in chat talk about B-Soul's dragging it. Again, I am not saying that like Kai is on this level that he needs to like have these motherfuckers' attention. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it's good. It was great to see that there were a lot of A-list celebrities that like, stopped by and actually gave Kai actual attention. I'm just saying it's not all celebrities. Like we just saw. Like some motherfuckers are too busy for Kai. Like there is still ways to go. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying.
It's motherfuckers with no managers that kept pushing. All the niggas with managers was like, hey, you might want to go hop on that costume real quick. You might want to go. Billy Idol's man, her up real quick. Hey, look, costume is right over there. Just go over there, take a picture.
Hey, Domo, there were a lot of D-list celebrities. Boy, saw Kai. Yo, Kai, I rap. No, oh God, there's a clip out there. There's like a rapper. He's like, no one knew him. Respectfully, yo, Kai, I rap, bro. How much you want for me to be on the stream, Kai? You don't gotta pay me, bro. It's gonna happen naturally. W answer. But like, that's he fucking dapped up a kid. Kai probably Thought it was some like a regular ass like nepo baby there or some shit. Kid goes, yo, Kai, I make beats, bro. You want to hear them? All right, bro. Like, come on, bro. So yeah, he definitely got different motion.
I would acknowledge my glorious king Luka Doncic anywhere.
But I get last conversation I do want to have about the Grammys is yeah, Kendrick swept the fucking night, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think
Shocker of the year.
the biggest moments happened when Kendrick took the stage. I probably can't play for copyright reasons, but I know Domo saw the shit.
I
bro.
did see the one clip if you're talking about when he won record of the year.
Yeah. So for those who haven't seen, bro, Kendrick wins record of the year. All right. He walks up to the stage. You know, they start playing it. Dan, 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 you know, hey, Kendrick. They get to the A minor part. First of all, the selection to play that part is kind of, you know, Damo talked about it. He could talk about it real quick. But the whole stadium, mind you, this the whole industry. You know, not everyone, but like this is, you know what I'm saying? This is the Grammys.
This is the music industry.
Yeah, this is the music industry. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. This is the music industry. A minor. Nah, bro.
Looking around, and what made it worse is when you see like the clips of the people like in the crowd when it happened.
Taylor Swift dancing her ass off.
Taylor Swift is dancing. Taylor Swift is dancing like the Taylor Swift and Family Guy, that episode. She's dancing like that to the song. Like she is offbeat and don't give a fuck. Like just moving them limbs, nigga. She's crip walking and I think she's crippled. Like she is just doing everything. Everybody else in the crowd, niggas is looking around, smiling and clapping as they're saying A minor. When I seen that, I said, oh, nah, Drake has to be putting holes in walls. Like, it's one thing for, like, the culture to be on that type of shit. When the actual music industry is recorded, not only singing the song, dancing, getting lit at the A minor part, and collectively looking amongst each other, smiling and laughing because they know what they're doing. Hey, buddy, I hope this Party Next Door album is fire because them numbers are not going to look good. I don't know if y'all seen it. It's already rumored that the label is like, oh, bet, nigga, you want to sue? Let's show you what we can do for you. Like that, it is rumored they are already planning to cruise this nigga's numbers. I hope this album is quality-wise good because numbers-wise, this is going to be the worst Drake project we've ever seen. I'm stamping it.
Lucian was there, Damo, the UMG owner, dancing to Not Like Us, dapping up Jay-Z. Hey, we killed it. Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I said it on TikTok today, man. You can call him a sore loser. And I'd agree with you. He is being a fucking sore loser. But shit, I might be too, bro. Because you got the whole industry, the whole world calling me a PDF file. Nah.
I've said this entire time. And some people over time accepted it as more details came out. Do I rock with Drake doing this thing or that thing or this thing or that thing? No. But is it a justifiable crash out? Nigga, if it was you, yes. This is fucking crazy. And it's another case in point of that. This nigga thought he had friends in the industry. I disagree with Domo. I can't wait for the next project. And there better be a song titled Fuck the Industry on that motherfucker. Because I ain't heard a bad Fuck the Industry song in my lifetime yet. Every nigga that make a Fuck the Industry goes off. And I can't wait to hear that from Aubrey. I think he thought he had genuine friends in this motherfucker. At least friends to the point where they wouldn't sing that song. I understand it's catchy, Chad, Kendrick fans, whatever. But man,
don't he got a song called "No Friends in the Industry" from back in like 2016?
That doesn't count. I said fuck the industry.
Nah,
I
buddy.
think he was trying to diss Kanye unironically.
It's not a bad song, but I'm saying he's already. Everybody's saying, "Oh, Drake thought he had friends." He been knew he didn't have friends for real. I need y'all to stop lying for this nigga. He knew he had a lot of snakes in the grass. The problem was he thought he had way more power than what he actually has. True. And when that shit got checked, now he's about to crash. I ain't gonna hold you. The Grammys, that was part one. The Super
Bowl
is, bro. First of all, I'm letting y'all know now. Not Like Us is not going to be the first song he performs. So he is going to be in rhythm. Like he's going to start with like 2 classics first. Like he's going to come out and just give you good classic Kendrick songs, and then that motherfucker. And when that nigga, when the stadium start rocking,
the lights about to be off too, Domo. You know that's how it's gonna start. Everything gonna start off.
Nigga.
It's gonna be off. Psst, I see dead people.
Oh fuck! Nigga, listen. I already tell what the spot is. He gonna be doing the song, and the fucking lights gonna go out. Then you going, psst, I see dead people. The lights gonna flicker on. It's gonna be every California nigga on stage at the Super Bowl, just like the concert, nigga. He's
Lil Wayne gonna really be pissed then.
Westbrook, Gilbert Arenas, nigga, every rapper from TDE, nigga, Dr. Dre, everybody. And when it's Certified Lover Boy, and they're not censoring it. They didn't censor it at the Grammys. Jay-Z's gonna make sure to green light it at the Super Bowl. Certified Ebophile. Wop, 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 wop. Hey,
they
Drake is going to crash.
That jump. They gonna really see how strong that crowd mute is.
I'm telling you now.
This is my prediction. He gonna play more than once.
That prediction.
The encore.
Spoiler.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
5 times.
If he encores Not Like Us during the Super Bowl halftime show, I am opening every social media I have and I'm refreshing Drake's page because he's going to crash out somewhere. He's crashing out. Like I don't know if he's gonna go live and pull a little yachty. I don't know if he's gonna just get the ringing off tweets like Kanye. I don't know what he's gonna do. I do know he's gonna do something because I can't wait. That's the nail in the coffin.
If Wayne goes out there, ooh.
You better ever go to Cell Block 1.
Nah, if Wayne, I ain't gonna lie, if I'm Drake, hey man, I already walked out with Bronny and I already feel betrayed by Bron.
If Wayne goes out there, especially if Wayne is out there,
he want to be at the Super Bowl that bad. Damn.
Wayne the only justification is Wayne is there Not Like Us and he is off the stage by the time the song plays. That is the only slight justification.
Yeah, that's a slight justification too.
Slight. If he's there, he can have plausible deniability. Hey, gang, I didn't know what was happening after I got off stage. I was there for rehearsals for my part, and I left. You seen it. I was gone. I don't even think I was in the arena when he played the song. But if he is there during or after Not Like Us, Drake might actually shoot niggas. Like Drake might actually put a hit out on niggas for real.
You know what? You know what? With the trade happening and this shit, why not Luka out that motherfucker? Hey, bring Luka out on that motherfucking stage. Oh, hell yeah. And someone in the chat trolled it, bro. But I think this is like another thing to the Drake Friends thing, bro. You know how like Kendrick and SZA been making music left, right. Bro, she the one that say I see dead people the same way that Dr. Dre did it. Oh, Lord. So
I'm not going to... That nigga might as well move back to Canada and just stay there. Like,
yeah,
you might as well be...
But I gonna pull a Tekashi, bro. You gonna be a Spanish artist.
You're gonna be a Canadian artist. Over, bro. You're done here.
Just to stay corny and talk about the shit, though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think hot take. We are everything is set into the motion to get one of the best Drake albums we got in a long time, man. It's possible. He has the most shit to talk about.
I'm about to say,
or the worst.
The same as the dunk contest,
or the
nigga.
worst.
It's only one or two things that happen.
I definitely
best or the
agree.
worst.
I 100% agree because this is the first time in a long time Drake actually has something to say.
Well, let me ask y'all this, because people have been saying like, Drake just dead it at this point, just make music and don't like just act like it never happened. Would y'all be disappointed if this new album just had no references to the Kendrick beef and he was just making music?
No. I wouldn't be mad if he left Kendrick alone. That'd be probably the smart thing for him to do. If he drops the album, well, first of all, this next album come out, it's supposed to be him Party Next Door. It's gonna be some love shit. So I'm already expecting him to not really address shit. The next Drake project that comes out though, don't say shit to Kendrick. If you don't start dissing or dropping buttons or making references to everyone else in the industry, I'm gonna be pissed. If you drop this album after the Party Next Door one and it's just, I'm going back to the old singing ways, and you talking about heartbreak, nigga? Oh yeah, wrap him up. This nigga's done. He's out the big three. Where's Chance at? Fuck
Where's
this.
Chance?
Where's
Crazy.
Chance?
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
You know what I need him to do? I need him to drop an album. Every song name is just a rapper. Like that's the song name. Future, Wayne, Jay-Z, Kendrick.
Taylor
That's
Swift.
Taylor Swift. Like that is the song name. And it's a diss for everyone.
UMG.
That's what I need.
Hey, I mean, bad timing, nigga.
But this is like, but that's kind of where I'm going with it. And I agree with you, Domo, that I'm not expecting more Kendrick disses. I do think they will be there. I don't think they will be as powerful enough to warrant like another response. The same way that the Kendrick disses in GNX weren't powerful enough for Drake to just come out there and drop Family Matters Part 2, you know? But like, no, that's not the expectation. I know Twitter's going to be like, but talk about Kendrick, and Twitter's stupid. I'm gonna be the first one to say, nah, this ain't even about this nigga no more. You already took the L. You've accepted the L. Why the fuck was you, and you laughing? And this is the first time, well, that's not even just because you're going out like a bitch. No, genuinely speaking, a lot of niggas out of nowhere who always laugh at my jokes. The one time I got cooked there, it was fucking hilarious. Yeah, all right, pal. So
Niggas start writing new material for me.
yeah, now niggas got new jokes and shit.
Yeah,
But this is the first time I've ever lost at the lunch table. This the chat. Any of my actual funny niggas in the comment section, you ever take that first L to that one nigga? He fucked your ass up. And everyone starts saying what that nigga said to you, because for the rest of the for most of the first half of the school year, for most of the first half of y'all friend group, you were the big dog. And that nigga talked about your baggy ass jeans once, and now you missed the cuffums. All right, bro. Nah. You gotta run that, bro. You gotta talk shit, Drake.
With that being said, let's get our hot takes of the week off, man. Hot take of the week. I don't got the soundboard. Domo. Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna be honest. After this weekend, man, I could have cared less about a hot take. So as I'm sitting here thinking about what my hot take could possibly be, all I can say is this. I got one. Matter of fact, let me share my screen. I know exactly what my hot take about to be. I know exactly what it's about to be, and I'm glad Lo alluded to it earlier with his little jokey joke, because I'm about to go ahead and let some shit off. Chat, my hot take of the week is this, and I'm about to be petty as fuck. So, hey, I might want to turn your cameras off. About to be DDG, Bruce. Niggas are internet niggas. They aren't real. So please, the next time niggas get to talking crazy in a space, talking spicy in the comments in the chat, the next time niggas talk about pulling up on whoever, just know, gang, keep trolling. Don't take none of these niggas serious. Somebody tag Real Talk and clip this. Real Talk, don't ever tell me, oh, bro, I know how this nigga move. He a bitch.
Oh, wow.
Don't hit me no more talking about how real niggas is. Cause I'm real, nigga. I'm really out here. Don't tell me about how niggas move if they too pussy to hit me back after doing all that hooting and hollering on the fucking camera. Don't do that. So until niggas pull up on me, I'm gonna be an internet nigga about all this, and I'm a troll, get my jokes off, and do shit like this. Because why show integrity or show realness to a bunch of bitch ass niggas? That's my hot take of the week. Fuck, nigga.
Well, my brother, appreciate you getting all of
Yo,
that
let's
off
not
of your
turn
chest.
around this hat.
I appreciate you getting all of that off of your chest. I have no knowledge of what the hell you're talking about, but I will say that, yeah, unfortunately, not a lot of people are gonna see that one, brother. Yeah.
Wait, what you mean? Not see it?
Yeah, I'll explain later, but it's pretty obvious what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Sage, what's your hot take, man?
Don't you cash out though, son.
W cash out.
Don't you cash out. I didn't know it was that serious out there. I don't even know what the fuck went down. For me, shit. Do I just scapegoat talk about the Rumble and bore you guys? I guess I'll say cold take. You niggas don't know what y'all want, man, and I'll base it off of the Rumble per se, but then I'll just talk about it in general spheres. But now, on today's episode of people not knowing what they want, man, the Royal Rumble happens, right? And I've never seen duality of man be like displayed in a 2-hour time span. So even for the people that don't fuck with wrestling, imagine if you hear an entire swarm of the internet tell you, hey, bro, I don't like when things are predictable because something predictable happens. And then 2 hours later, the most unpredictable shit possible goes down, and you don't like that because it doesn't make sense and it was too unpredictable. I think people just hide certain things behind the simple fact that, for example, in the WWE case, nigga, y'all don't like Charlotte and Jay, and that's fine. Now, me personally, yeet. But that's that there. But like we could go to the anime sphere per se. Niggas will argue about hard work and talent or whatever. I think that's bullshit too. I think it's just a matter of, do you like this character or that character? We have these conversations in the NBA. I think for some oddball ass reason, niggas just don't like. It's not even that you don't know what you want. It's just why y'all hide behind things to get off some shit to justify your shit. Yeah, you know what? I have a simple way to make this hot take in general. If you're a hater, just be a hater. That's the hot take. If you're a hater, just be a hater, bro. Fuck it. You know what? I don't like Jay's face. Not gonna lie, that Lamar nigga pisses me off. No cap. Think the Mavs want to trade because I think Luka's fat in his ass. Like, just stand on business. You're a hater, you're a hater. But these justifications for your bullshit make you sound dumber than 90% of us already knew you were. And trust me, the 10% ain't smart either. I'm not saying I'm smart. But my Lord, y'all, these obstacles y'all go through to not only contradict yourself, but like barely not contradict yourself, but then you end up saying some things you don't even fucking mean is crazy.
Domo's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think you finally pieced it together. Not even the most subtle thing.
No. Look at. No.
Oh yeah.
What's about?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I know.
All right, bro. I got some 2 week hot takes, but when do I ever have a real one? Number one, just because a team wins a championship does not mean they're well run. All right. I think I asked that on the timeline today, and it's mainly because of what Nico said during his press conference, talking about everyone will just forgive me once we win a championship, which I feel like there is going to be a sector of people that do. But just because you win a championship doesn't mean you ran the organization well. Because even if you win one, what if you missed out on like 3? What if you missed out on 4? Like examples that come off the top, I think the Mavs have been winning a lot with Luka, but that doesn't mean that they were well ran. You know what I'm saying? Like they made it to the finals last year. They made it to the Western Conference Finals a couple years ago, but Luka was hard carrying. That doesn't necessarily mean that the front office was cooking. But even if you think that's a bad example, I think the Warriors are probably a better example of this. They won in 2022, but boy, they missed on so many different things. You know, we've talked about a lot on this pod. They probably could have 2 to 3 more rings if they just manage those assets properly, or at the very least be in a way better position than they are right now. So, yeah, the Warriors are another example. Second hot take. Yeah, this the milk of the decade, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's milk of the decade. Right?
You know what? Holy fuck! There is
Y'all gotta put respect on the name.
There's actually a talking point here. Why a nigga in my friend group chat drop a picture of Taylor Swift and they were like hashtag it's getting better, and one nigga said
she did look different last night.
One nigga said bald nowhere. Everybody else kicked them both out of the chat. I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. I'm not, for me personally, man.
Talking about she looking
different.
different.
They're attractive, but it's nothing too crazy.
She looked good last night.
She been taking Kelsey, nigga. That's what's looking different. Taking a whole bunch of Travis, and I ain't talking Scott.
What is wrong with y'all?
The hot take is of the decade. I think in the next 5 years, ain't nobody gonna top her, man. No cap.
So that's numero UNO. Okay.
Numero UNO, man. Face of the league material. No cap.
I guess.
Taylor James has got to get the fuck out of here. No cap. She been in here for too long. Come on, bro.
Black History Month, by the way.
Right?
Oh wow. Here you go. Shout out to Beyonce, man.
That was his spirit for Big O, man. Free O, man.
Free O.
With that being said, let's read off these last couple super chats over here.
I'm about to say 3 hours. God damn it, I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Big Steve Gaming has been a member for 5 months. I think we need a Let's Keep It a Buck stream at a Luka Laker game. I think it's about to be $600
That's
for balcony.
expensive.
So.
I'm about to say,
my brother, you thought Luka tickets and Laker tickets were expensive? Luka Laker
oh my God.
But Luka Laker tickets, yeah, I'll pay it because I will worship my glorious king till the end of time. But like a rational human, absolutely not.
I'm about to say, I don't give a fuck what I what I got to do next year. I am going to that goddamn Laker game in Charlotte. I don't give a fuck what happened. I am going to see LeBron his last year, and I know them tickets are going to be so fucking expensive because it's going to be LeBron fell World Tour tickets on top of Luka. Yeah, I'm gonna pay it though. I'm gonna pay it.
Oh my God.
Last one, JJ for $5. The Drake's asshole rumors gotta have some truth because, dear Lord, every opportunity they get to embrace Kendrick, they've done it. Victory lap, crazy.
Two things can be true. That nigga can potentially be an asshole. I don't know, nigga.
Absolutely.
Yeah. With that being said, let's go ahead and close off. W Pod, guys. W Pod. This was fantastic. Sage, say goodbye to the people, man.
All right, people. We got to talk about Luka Doncic for 2 hours, man. And if any of you have a fucking problem with that, you can go fuck yourself. Look at you now. Y'all thought that this basketball shit made sense. You thought that Laker fans were the dumbest fan base in the nation. Will we Photoshop your favorite player and put him in the purple and gold? Nah. We don't give a fuck about any of that shit. Look at you now, boy. Mama Luka. We're gonna win. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Put about a good 7 to get the 777s. Luka on me. Luka on 3. 1, 2, 3. My bad. I fucked it up. I forgot he's the GOAT as well. I forgot he's the embodiment of my joy. I forgot this is the end of the pod, but I must end the pod, and my last words be shout out to the one and only my glorious king.
I don't get it. But okay.
He didn't say the thing. I'm mad. He didn't say it. He didn't say the thing.
With everybody saying he's the GOAT. Yeah.
It's not the thing, but it's the thing.
You can't see me?
No.
No. Go ahead, man. Say goodbye to the people.
You can't see me? Oh my God.
I know he wanted to say the bloodline.
That's what it was. I knew he was saying it. He didn't say it. All right, Chess being my favorite next second. We will be back tonight, tomorrow. Gotta see how she feeling. But I hit 10K on my channel.
Hey man, that's hey.
Appreciate it. About to say, I know that's a small number for some, but it means the world to me. So hit 10K over there. Shit's been great. Luka video's doing pretty goddamn great. The stream will be coming very soon. Best believe it. That's Domo on the YouTube. Please go sub up, go watch the videos, go watch the content. Follow me on Twitter at that's Domo, and I will catch you guys later.
All right, and as far as me, Chad, I'm back in the streaming game, man. All right, streaming on YouTube regularly now, man. I got a name for my show. I got a show name now. You sipping with souls, man.
Sorry to interrupt your outro, but I seen the replay. I seen your dumbass chats talking about stream on YouTube. No, I will not be streaming.
Oh yeah, in your chat, nah,
I seen them shits.
Sage, come on, bro. You had
no, I watch TV. I watch TV, twin. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I can't.
Okay, man.
Yeah,
I guess.
Just don't watch
I
TV.
guess, man.
Hit
I'm
his-
saying, damn,
Hell
you
no.
need it. You need
Yes,
it.
yes,
Damn.
Yes. And the
Okay, man.
the Twitch test.
Just never ask for super. It's cool, man. It's cool. But yeah, man. Sipping with Souls every Sunday. If it goes well, we might go twice a week. You know what I'm saying? We clipping again. You know, it feels good to be back in the streaming game, man. I never wanted to leave. I only left out of necessity. All right, but I'm back now that I know my schedule and shit. One last thing, Free O, man. I ain't gonna lie, I can't say it enough. He's getting hoed in these YouTube streets, and also, I don't like being host as much as y'all do. So I like to be in the corner. I like to hit my threes. I like to laugh with y'all. I hate navigating conversations, but I think I did good today. I think I did good.
You did good. You want to say something, baby? You want to get it off?
Go ahead, create a shot every now and then. Ain't nothing too wrong with that.
You want to get it off?
Between Hezzy
Get
spin.
a clip. Get a clip off.
Come on, give me something. Give me something. Give me something.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
Shit.
I feel you trying to get it out. Come on, give me a come on.
First words.
Her first words being type shit would be crazy. She freezing. She freezing under the light.
Lights too bright.
Lights
Too bright. Light is literally too
like
bright.
crazy as soon as we get off though.
Damn.
All right.
All right. We'll try it again next time. With that being said, chat, appreciate y'all for coming out. Shout out to Low too. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we're out of here.